my Mirage now, trainers of Rukusu. I'm the champion of your heart, Thunder here, and I'm super excited to get right back into playing some Unite. How about you guys? Is everybody excited to play some Unite today? Yeah, it's a week of 2 Unite streams. Isn't that crazy? Nah, you're not ready? Wow, I see how it is, Koi. I can hear the boss music already, that's for sure. I still remember. I hear the boss music already playing. Welcome in, Pop Tag, Retro, Draca. Why are the sound effects so loud? Wait, is it really that loud? Welcome in, Excellent as well, and Zagaxi. I see everybody's here, even Glaceon. Hello, hello. You're weird, you know what? At least that makes me unique. At least that makes me unique. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get started in here. I just realized I just muted you. Why are you... I apologize. I don't know why it was that loud. I literally turned off the audio, but it has this habit of constantly unmuting it. I don't know why it does that. What is that? Oh my goodness. Ugh. I apologize for that, guys. I do apologize that. Oh, Arceus. I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys like the pains that I just went through. So get this, guys. I set up my capture card today, right? And it wasn't working. I fought it quite a long time, and in order to get my capture card to work, I literally had to unplug and replug the charger of my Switch into a different port for it to work. Then right afterwards, after I started it, I clicked mute the Switch, right? To mute it after I had to re-add it into my stream because it legit refused to work properly with the previous source. So I muted it, and then I swapped between like screens and stuff to find that it unmuted itself. So if I swap screens, for whatever reason, the Switch will mute itself. I have no idea why. It will just auto-mute itself. It is the most crazy thing ever. It's such a troublesome thing to go through. Also, welcome in. I see you made it. I think a ghost possessed your stream. Yeah, I do apologize again for the loudest sound effects, guys. I do apologize. But yeah. Alrighty, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start off with some customs. I know we have quite a few people here, so we can probably do some customs today. We probably can. Of course, we would have to modify things and like sort them out and things. But yeah. Stop yapping. Well, it's my stream, Pop Tag. I can yap as much as I want. How about them apples? Alrighty, welcome in, Neo. Hello, champion of our hearts. I hope you have a great stream and keep bringing us joy with your lovely laugh and motherly vibes in these trying times. Thank you so much, Neo. I greatly appreciate you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. That's why we watch it. Yeah, exactly, Retro, exactly. You don't get a. I'm sorry, Pop Tag. You're not gonna get a Riz line for getting upset at my yapping, quote unquote yapping. I'm not gonna give you a Riz line after that, my friend. I'm not going to. All right, I'm trying to talk about my day here, man. I'm just trying to talk about my day. Oh goodness me. Let them I'm not going to do that. No, he's a troll. He's a troll. I'm not gonna let him play. He lost his playing privileges fair and square. I gotta go, but please have a good stream. No problem. Thank you so much for tuning in, Neo. I greatly appreciate that. Ladios, don't say that kind of stuff, please. If you don't, I hope you recall what happened last time you said those kind of stuff. Please don't say that stuff, Ladios. As much as I do appreciate you immensely, I do appreciate it. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. Do you guys want to be evil with me? Do you guys want to be evil? Since Naminsky wants to be in here so much, why doesn't everybody fight him solo? Like, Nobody be on this team. Everybody fight Naminsky. Like 5 people on the opposing team. Naminsky alone on the bottom team. Like, we're gonna teach him a lesson. We're gonna teach him a lesson. Oh my goodness, he immediately went to the top team. Bro knows. He knows what we're trying to do. He quickly wanted to escape. Alright, buddy. You want to escape so bad? Like, get out. Alright, so we need somebody else at the top. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna move right here so he can be at the bottom team. Hey, I think those of you, okay, I'm gonna remove some people at the top. I'm gonna remove some people at the bottom, I mean. Just so we can get this off, because he trolls us, so let's troll him. They messed around and found out, yeah. Stop swapping! Don't let him swap to the top team! Oh my Arceus! No! No! Don't let them swap to the top. Ooh, this is perfect! Come here! Come here! Come down! Come down! Come on! We have room for one more! Come on! Come on! Come on! Get in there! Okay, good. Alright. Alright, so we can actually have one more person. We only need one more person. And I know just who to invite. I don't like doing invites normally, but I just don't want to have them here to troll. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, they so love to like just troll like this. Maybe I will just go like this. And then rework the teams. We'll rework the teams this way. Oh, Radiant Eevee's here. Hold up. Position change. Wow, there's so many people. They got so fast. Holy Arceus. There's so many people here. Okay. Welcome in, Dylan. I do apologize if I do mispronounce your name wrong. Welcome in, Radiant, as well. Welcome in. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try and spread these teams out. Please do not agree to do some swapping around in positions with Naminsky, guys. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Like legitimately, do not. He's a troll. He's not going to play things. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and form things out. We're gonna do this. Okay, so we have 1,000 battles. Let's see here. We know Koi is insanely experienced. This one has 900, so we gotta like try our best to balance this out. 6,000. Okay, so we have multiples of rather experienced players at the top, and we also have a good chunk of rather new players as well. That's for sure. We have rather new players. All right, so let's go ahead and check this one here. 1,000. 1,000. Okay, so we have some good ones at the bottom. Oh my goodness, stop entering the lobby, holy Arceus. Alright, 3,000. Okay, this might actually be balanced. I do think we should probably put one of the lower experienced. Oh wait, this one already has a lower experience on there. Okay, 4,000. This actually might be even. I think this is probably even. We could probably go with this. Like, how does he troll? He goes AFK or doesn't help in team fights, so he'll oftentimes go farming over helping his team. And he'll come in to like steal the KO, and he'll also steal EXP from their allies as well. So there's like numerous things that he does to just completely hinder the team. So that's why. I do think this is actually a balanced team. So I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. Do we want to do draft? Do we want to do draft? And all he does is score? Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right. I see one question mark for draft. Okay, I see another for saying no draft. Okay. I see another for yes. Okay, so we got 2 votes for yes and then 1 vote for no. Can I join in next match? Yeah, feel free to, Dylan. Feel free to. Okay, I do see multiples of draft here, so yes. You know I'm being outnumbered, right? What do you mean you're being outnumbered? do you mean? Alrighty. It's not, okay. That last part was not quite necessary. Excellent. I understand it is really difficult to go against Koi and everything like that, but I wouldn't necessarily call them we don't want to call anybody a sweaty player here. I think everybody's just trying their best to play the game. Alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna go with this in particular. I do think we should do some swapping around. If you do not know how to ban in draft, please swap with those who do know. Please make sure you swap. J2, the lobby is already full. That is why. The lobby is already full. Alright, retro isn't yeah, okay. Does everybody know how to ban? Does everyone know how to ban? If you are in the last slot there and you know how to ban, let me know. So we're waiting on Radiant and when Terrapagos. You two know how to ban. If you do not know how to ban, please swap with somebody who might know, such as Koi or Zagaxi maybe. Does Zagaxi know how to ban? I don't know. Bob and okay, Radiant knows how to ban. Okay, good. I asked if you could ban. Do you know how to do draft, Jennifer? Do you know how to do draft? Helps the growth. Oh, Arceus. Alright. We can try. Okay, you don't know how to ban, Jennifer? Okay. You don't know how to ban, alright. We could try this then. Alright. Welcome in, that Shingo guy. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. How goes everything? Everything's going good. We're just trying to make sure we have everybody who knows how to ban. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look here. Oh my Arceus. They are so persistent. Okay, I don't think Bob quite knows how to ban. So Bob, would you mind swapping with maybe Master? Would you mind doing that? Yeah, Bob can master, or like, can you swap with Master, would you mind? Okay. Yeah, I think with that, as soon as we can get somebody who knows how to ban, like swapping with Bob, we are gonna be good. Thank you so much. Alright. Never mind, Bob cannot join as they have 14 they do not have 14 licenses. Alright, so they don't have enough. You're gonna have to go with this. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do a ban, but we're gonna have to go with this because we don't quite have enough, they don't have quite enough licenses. There's nothing wrong with that. We're probably gonna swap between doing draft and not doing draft. And I feel like if we can swap between that, because we're gonna get new players, as much as I would love to do best of 3, Bob just does not have quite enough. Oh, you know what? We'll move the tournament, guys. We'll move the tournament after this one. So I know somebody was asking not to do bans. So as soon as this, we'll move over to tournament to where everybody can use all the licenses and then do banning there. I do apologize. I do have a tendency to kind of forget sometimes that tournament mode exists. I don't know why. Koi, if you don't mind, could you pick someone other than Leafeon, as apparently it's if we had a troll? What do you mean you have a troll? Who's the troll? Please let me know. EXP share Gyarados? You think the Gyarados is a troll? Well, we'll see how they play. We'll see how they play and then determine from there. They may not realize what EXP share is capable of. They might think, oh, it might just kind of boost the amount of EXP they get. You know what I mean? It might be something different, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them. If they do troll, we can always end it early and then try and move on to tournament. Bob may be a new player. Yeah, they might be. Retro. Okay. I was a little worried there.
I was a little worried because the retro was not quite moving. Okay, it looks like the Gyarados is actually not jungling. It looks like it's not jungling. So that is something to keep in mind. It's still custom though? Yeah, it is. I always forget that tournament mode exists. I think it's just because it's not super obvious. Because for me, when I see tournament mode, what I'm thinking of is like multiple battles in a row. And it like narrows down to different teams and stuff. Kind of like how the World Cup is, like the tournament, like the Unite Cup and everything. That's what I'm thinking when we go into it. And that's like my bad. I need to like get out of that mindset and get more used to doing tournaments. So I do apologize in advance for that. But again, we will go ahead and move on to tournaments after that for sure. But yeah. Definitely. Alright, so we do actually see the Gyarados in the jungle right now. There are no spawns here, but they are very close to being evolved, that is for sure. We do see the Leafeon versus Leafeon happening, and it looks like the blue team's Leafeon did win in that exchange. We have 3 of the blue team at the top. They do manage to get some scores in, a successful little score there. And we're going to go at the bottom here. I'm really excited to see this Sableye gameplay. Sableye has always been sneaky. We've seen quite a few matches where Sableye has been super duper sneaky, so it's gonna be super interesting to see how they're gonna play that, knocking away the points and maybe preventing some stacks from being made. Especially since that Blaziken is most likely stacking. That's something to take into account for sure. It looks like they might be headed up top. Which I wonder if both the Leafeons have already achieved their stacks. Right now the blue team is in the lead at this time with an 88 points. They are getting more points, that is for sure. But orange team is trying its best. Gyarados does go down though. I do think they were definitely overstepping. We do see the Leafeon up top though with that Absol doing quite a bit of damage to the Delphox, taking it out even as well. So they're trying to get these scores in at this time, and they do succeed in getting those scores as well, taking out the blue team's goal, putting them in the lead. That is for sure. That is really nice there. They do have that lead. Sableye does go down, and that allows the Blaziken to fully evolve. That is for sure. That's very scary. We see the Leafeon quickly using that Unite move to take out the other Leafeon. They are just cleaning up really fast, getting rid of those opponents really fast. What a crazy cleanup there instantly. Now they're headed up top. Sableye's there to try and intercept them, but with just not having enough allies to counter the 3 that are at top, things just don't look too good. Blue team does manage to get themselves back in the lead and is currently working on Regieleki. Down at the bottom path, we do see that the Miraidon is working on the Regice. I wonder if the orange team will head towards the bottom to try and steal that, though things are looking pretty hard at this time, especially with just the level gap between the orange team and the blue team. That is for sure. There is a bit of a level gap there. But they do succeed on achieving the Regi on their own, that's for sure. We do finally get a Tyranitar. Tyranitar is going to be very terrifying, especially with its stab damage, just consistently doing a lot more damage and just ignoring a lot of shields. And it's also kind of tanky as well. You see it already going ahead and using its moves there, trying to do quite a bit of damage. It did lower down quite a lot. Down goes the Absol from the blue team. Ooh. Now the Leafeon is going towards the blue team from the orange team. Orange team's Leafeon does manage to help take out those Mons, and down goes the Delphox as well. That is 3 KOs for the orange team. Now they can get a score in, and I do think that puts them in the lead. Yeah, that definitely puts them in the lead right there by a good chunk of 11 points. Blue team is slightly in a better edge. So yeah, it does seem that way. But orange team might be able to turn this around. If they're using teamwork properly and can work together, they can definitely surprise and attack the blue team and catch them off guard by spreading them out. That is for sure. I see that Miraidon is quickly headed over to help the Blaziken against that Gyarados. I do think Gyarados is trying to get some scores in, but they may be new. I'm not too sure. They do seem to have this a little bit of a habit of overstepping. They don't want to. You don't really want to charge in without the help of your allies, my friend. You definitely want to look out for that for sure, and try and make sure you have some allies nearby to help you get those scores in and be in a better spot. The Regieleki is about to spawn in. Orange team is quickly headed towards the top to try and fight this Regieleki. We do see the Gyarados doing quite a bit of damage with just its basic attacks alone against this Regieleki. Ooh, Delphox is using its Unite move that takes out the Tyranitar. That's very devastating for them. Gyarados also uses its Unite move, doing quite a bit of damage to the blue team, and orange team succeeds on getting Regieleki too, which is very big for them. Unite move coming from that Miraidon, trying to do that extra bit of damage there and doing pretty fairly well as well. But Leafeon is still alive and quickly trying to make an escape, probably for the best. We do see, oh my goodness, this huge exchange, but the blue team's Leafeon does manage to overpower and destroy the orange one. That Unite move was a little unnecessary from my point of view. I do think that was a little unnecessary, but you know what? I definitely think that that was a really close exchange between them. I do think if the orange team's Leafeon was allowed to make just one extra move and got one extra move there, I do think the orange team's Leafeon could have taken out the blue team's. We do see the Unite move from the Tyranitar trying to secure that bottom Regi, but ultimately it does get stolen by the blue team. Orange team has made some scores at the top path, ensuring that they remain in the lead at this time. Orange team is still within the lead. Though when it comes to battle-wise, it's not looking too good. It looks, actually, no, you know what? It looks a little fairly even. We do see a good chunk of the blue team trying to chase this Gyarados. I do think Gyarados should have focused more on escaping because they are feeding a little bit of EXP to the blue team. You do want to work on trying to escape there, buddy. I think you should work more on escaping. Sometimes you should not take on so many members of the blue team at once and give them quite a bit of EXP. But you know what? Hopefully the more you play, the better, the more you'll realize certain things and improve. I believe in you. I know you can do that. I know you can improve, okay? I know you can. Alright, so Rayquaza spawns in just a matter of about 10 seconds. Orange team is ready to try and hopefully get Rayquaza. It looks like a lot of people are relying on Rayquaza right now. Blue team needs Rayquaza, or needs to get quite a bit of scores in order to catch up to the orange team's score. Gyarados does manage to get a really good chunk of scores there, getting that 62 score in, and even further creating a bigger gap in the scoreboard at this time, for sure. Gyarados is poking at Rayquaza. Not the best move from the Gyarados. They don't necessarily need Rayquaza, and by doing a bit of damage to Rayquaza, and actually doing quite a bit of damage to it, it actually helps the blue team to try and rip Rayquaza as soon as possible, which you do not want to have happen, for sure. Welcome in, Shadow. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, truly. Oh my goodness, right now, it's a matter of who can get Rayquaza. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna get Rayquaza? It's the blue team that gets Rayquaza. This might be big. If they do get this score in, they will in fact take the lead. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So we do see that come in. What a comeback. What a comeback. That is for sure. Oh my goodness, blue team just made a huge comeback for sure with that Rayquaza. Very well done from both sides. That was an incredible match. That really was an incredible match. That was a good game, guys. Good game. Can I join next? Oh yeah, sure. I can't guarantee it. We are going by lobby IDs, so you will definitely have to type the ID of the lobby in rather fast. For sure, you are definitely going to have to. But great job to both sides, guys. You guys did a fantastic job. Rayquaza genuinely changed that game. That is for sure. I do think that without Rayquaza, I don't know if that blue team could have overturn the tables like that, but we will see. All right, so now as promised, we will have draft, as promised. Good game to everyone involved. Thank you. Yes, indeed, Shingo. It is, in fact, it was an amazing game. Well fought by both sides. I agree. They did a fantastic job. We saw multiple different things. I do think that Gyarados might be a little bit new to the game. I did see some moves I did think could definitely use some improvement. I don't know if they're listening to the stream. You did fantastic damage-wise, especially like what you were doing too, Reggie. Like you were doing quite a bit of damage. And that is really awesome. But I do think if you are playing Gyarados, you might want to use something other than EXP share. And also, you'll definitely want to make sure that you avoid poking at Rayquaza when you know your team is winning for sure. You don't really want to poke at Rayquaza when you're winning. And do quite a bit of damage to it as well. It makes it easier for the blue team to try and steal it, that is for sure. But yeah. Alright, so you did a fantastic job otherwise, though. You really did pretty good in some of the other fights. I don't want you to think that I'm discouraging you or anything. We're here to help each other improve, so I'm just trying to give a little bit of advice. Can I play? I'm in the lobby. Yeah, sure. Wait, which one are you? Which one are you? Are you in the lobby or like? Sorry. I kick everybody who's in admin, so I don't have anybody who might accidentally pause and stop all that. Is Nemensky joining admin? Probably. I did remove them though. I always remove others from admin so we don't have somebody accidentally clicking the wrong thing and pausing the matches and stuff. So that's the reason why I kick everybody in admin. It's nothing against anybody, but yeah, for sure. We're just trying to rotate as soon as possible. There are just quite a lot of people here who want to play the game. So I do apologize if you were not able to get into this turn. But we're definitely gonna try our best. Okay, so one left the lobby, so that might be your opportunity to get in. But we're gonna try and rotate to make sure everybody gets a chance. We are gonna try and rotate so everybody gets a chance. That is for sure. I don't want you to think that we're purposely trying to make sure that you don't get a turn or anything. That is not at all what we're trying to do. We're just trying to make sure everything's right. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and we want to make sure everybody knows how to ban. So we know Radiant and Retro know how to ban, I think. And Bob, would you mind swapping with, let me see here. Okay, Shadow, how many matches, Shadow, do you know how to ban? Oh, that's not you, I just realized Shadow Nath is completely different than the one in the chat, my bad. Do you know how to ban? Alright, so who was in the last match? If possible, would you mind allowing Dylan to have a chance to battle? Would you mind? Welcome in, my email. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Would you mind if I call you email? Would that be okay? I'm Sonic Nath 6. Oh, I see. Okay, then would you mind me calling you Nath? Would that be okay? I want to ban, not gonna lie. Okay. So then, Retro, would you mind swapping with Fiery God so that they can go ahead and get a chance to ban as well? Would you mind? Alrighty. We'll see. Okay. Alright. Alright. Sure. Okay. Thank you. Does anyone want to swap so that Dylan could get a turn? Would you guys mind doing that? Who was in the last one? Thank you so much for those 5 Pokepuffs. Thank you so much for that, Dylan. That means a whole lot to me. Have a wonderful stream, Thunder. Keep being the amazing and wonderful cutie pie that you are. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. You call me fiery? Okay. I shall. Alrighty. Bob, would you mind swapping with someone who might have more experience? Let me see. Okay, so you probably know how to ban. Let me look at Terrapagos here. They are rather new. I don't think they know how to. Let me look. I do think we have too many experience at the top. I want to do some swapping around here. Koi and Bob, would you two mind swapping? Koi and Bob? Because there's too many inexperienced, like not super duper experience at the bottom. Again, it's nothing against you guys. There's nothing wrong with being rather new to the game. It's just a matter of, you know, just trying to make sure that we got some like experienced players on both sides, so that it's more evened out. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate you immensely. Thank you. All right, let me look again. All right, so you have a good chunk here. Let me look here. All right, so we do have two rather new. How many do you have? Okay, I think this is probably evened out. I'm pretty sure that most of the people in the lobby hasn't played yet, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, thank you, Dylan. I do appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go with this, guys. Again, I will pause and stop it if, in fact, it's too one-sided. So that's for sure. I will make sure of that. All right, here we go. Good luck to both sides, guys. Good luck to both sides. Good luck tonight, Thunder. Thank you so much, Kaiser. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. There's another person in admin. Was that okay? There was? Wait, there was another person in admin? Wait. Oh, Retro's lagging. Oh no, you're lagging? Oh, do I need to swap? Or do I need to like pause it and make sure you're not lagging? Because you're in the lobby. Oh, you just banned Delphox. Oh no, he's okay? Okay. So you're banning Delphox? Alright. Let's see here. I'm not gonna touch anything. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you, Dylan, for going out and saying that. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, I'm glad that your lagging had stopped, for sure. I am glad to hear that your lagging has stopped, Retro. Thank you. Alright, if you are lagging, please let me know, guys. I will pause the game if you are lagging. We want to make sure that it's as fair as possible, and make sure that we don't have anybody lagging on any side, so that no team gets an unfair advantage and everything. No, don't worry about it, Dylan. You already told me that you're not going to do anything. I'm gonna give it a try. The reason why I usually kick people is because I do see some people who accidentally click certain things where they'll end the match on accident and things like that, so yeah. Alrighty. This is a very interesting look here, that's for sure. This is very interesting. So I think the bans are fair here, personally. I can definitely see why Delphox would be a very big threat, especially with all the curse items being made now, and Delphox's Unite move just kind of recovering rather fast and everything. I can definitely see why Delphox would be seen as a threat, especially with Fire Spin being able to stun and everything. I get that. Leafeon's also for an obvious reason as well. Leafeon's just been very intimidating, especially with Razor Leaf and everything. We've seen it recover so much health super duper quick with Razor Leaf, and Solar Blade hitting from such a high distance as well. It's super intimidating. Darkrai obviously for sleep, that's always terrifying to deal with, and Ho-Oh obviously for reviving the enemies and stuff. So yeah, things are definitely looking rather fair here for the bans. I can understand the ban behind all of these. That is for sure. Honestly, both teams look very balanced here. So we have a speedster on both teams. We have all-rounders on both teams. The only difference being that the blue team does not have a defender, but the orange team has a defender. So this is just kind of interesting here. The dilemma here. But other than that, things are fairly similar. We even have a supporter going on here. A supporter that can definitely change quite a bit of the game. Getting those scores in is going to be major, and just help to back cap when the team needs it. and could just turn the tides. And knocking away points to prevent stacking is also going to be huge. Dragapult's going to be difficult to deal with it constantly hiding with Phantom Force. And Miraidon's ability is also difficult to deal with just constantly being able to buff your own gold's defenses and stuff. So this is going to be a lot of different stuff here. This is going to be definitely a lot of different stuff here. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see this match in action. I do see the Umbreon gameplay. I've been seeing some Umbreons with foul play and wish. So I'm wondering if we're going to see a foul play wish this game, or we're going to see mean look wish, or even snarl or something. We'll see. Dragapult, Sable, yeah, definitely. Dragapult and a Sableye are going to be interesting to deal with for both teams, because they're going to go invisible for one another's team. That is for sure. So we'll see that in action. I am a little confused on what's happening in the blue team's jungle right now. There are 2 people in jungle on the blue team. We have an invade from the orange team. Things are looking a little bit difficult for the blue team. That's a really rough start here. Orange team does get that loss of an Absol, and that does help give them a little bit of EXP for both of those who are in the jungle. However, I do think things are a little rather confusing. You're gonna have to pick, one of them has to go down and choose to let the other have middle ground. So I don't know who's gonna be chosen for that, but we will definitely see. Welcome in, Mystic Girl. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, truly. Oh wow, Umbreon is going down rather fast. We just saw quite a bit of HP being brought down from that Umbreon with the help of the Metagross. But they did get it all back. We see Mean Look being used, so we have the Mean Look gameplay happening, so we know it's Mean Look. Zeraora, I think, is going back into jungle, just trying to get that extra farm, that's for sure. Zeraora is definitely going to need it to get the main moves that it's going to be able to use and everything. It's going to make a big difference and change here. Zeraora did some cleaning up there with the Miraidon, taking it out quite fast. And we see the Sableye taking out that Absol. This is really... oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Sableye goes ahead and gets a sneaky little score there, that's for sure. It does, however, cost them that KO, giving that Dragapult some extra EXP. We know it's Phantom Force as well, so we have a Pokemon on both sides that can go invisible against the other enemy teams, making this quite an interesting dilemma, for sure. Alrighty. So we see the Ceruledge quickly heading towards bottom, seeing that the Sableye is in fact in trouble. That is wonderful. Oh, we do see the whiff from the Bitter Blade though. Oh man, that whiff of Bitter Blade was definitely difficult. But now it actually hit. They had a struggle there. They really should have gone after that Miraidon. They could have gotten that KO in there, but they really hesitated to choose between the Miraidon or the Absol to KO. But can they make up for that mistake? Can they do that? Both of them are extremely low health. We see the Phantom Force being used. Down goes the Absol. Oh my goodness, and down goes that Mimikyu as well. Very nicely done from the blue team, getting that extra EXP and trying to make this push at the bottom path. Zeraora manages to clean up the Miraidon, and down goes the goal at the bottom path. That is a loss of the goal. The blue team is now in the lead by just a few points. Just by a few points. Oh my goodness gracious. Metagross does get the secure on that Regice as Mimikyu tried to steal it, but it did not happen for them. It did not happen. Same with the Absol. Welcome in, Just Auntie. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Having fun, but doing play-by-play? Yeah. Yeah, that's great, Mystic. That's great. I'm also having quite a fun time, that's for sure. I am also having quite a fun time. Alrighty. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so we see the Mean Look coming in from the Umbreon to save the Dragapult from that Zeraora. Phantom Force coming in handy. They're doing quite a bit of damage to the Umbreon, but Umbreon and the Dragapult do manage to KO both the Sylveon and the Ceruledge. That is going to be huge for them. We see Dragapult quickly trying to rip the Regieleki while the blue team is short-handed, and they do manage to secure the top Regi as well. That's going to be huge.
Mean Look is being used once again on that Zero Aura, making it really hard for it to pull off that Wild Charge, but it does ultimately manage to get rid of that Umbreon, who is going to be a huge threat to them, that's for sure. That was very well picked and chosen from that Umbreon. Mimikyu does cancel out that Ceralage's Unite move by using its own, making it very devastating. As quite a bit of the blue team has been KO'd now. Ironically enough, both teams have the exact same amount of points at this time. Both of them have the exact same amount of points. So we really wonder who's going to take the lead here soon. Who is going to get the next score? We don't know. Metagross is fighting against this Miraidon, doing quite a bit of damage to it, almost KOing it, but the Miraidon comes in clutch with that Electro Drift and takes it out. That is insane. Very well done to both sides. They came very close to KOing one another and everything. And the Miraidon just turning the tides with that with Electro Drift is going to be huge. So we see that both sides have made a score, but thankfully the Dracassult has in fact managed to get another score in and take up that lead for the blue team. But I will say the blue team had the lead there for a minute. They did get in 9 points there to take that lead. Miraidon goes in for a simple score of 1. I wonder if they're stacking. That's very possible here. Welcome in, Umbreon. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. That was a nice comeback. Yeah, for sure. All right, so we see the Mystical Fire with the Draining Kiss from that Sylveon. I think that was a really good choice of using that Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire is going to be very huge in this fight. I do feel like that is a very good choice to make considering the matchup of that team. That is for sure. Miraidon's quickly getting some extra farm in, but is quickly getting jumped by that Zero Aura and immediately taken out. Nice going from the Zero Aura there. Very, very well done. Definitely want to somehow get that Sylveon to score. Oh, there it is. They did score. They did get that score in, and they take out that goal, allowing the blue team to take the lead. Thank you so much for that follow, Doxson. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Orange team is here. We do see the Wish on the Umbreon. Wish helps that Mimikyu quickly get full HP. Now the Mimikyu is working on trying to rip this Regieleki. I think that was a Unite move from the Miraidon. Was that a Unite move from you? Oh my goodness gracious. I saw the Ceralage quickly coming in and almost stealing that Regieleki, but ultimately they did secure it. Orange team did secure it. Oh my goodness. The Sableye trying to make an escape here, but ultimately could not escape from that Absol and that Regieleki doing a bit of damage as well. We do see the Unite move being used by this Sylveon. I hope they can get it back rather soon. All of blue team is without their Unite moves, which is not looking good considering that it is nearing the 2-minute mark. They are definitely going to need to work on getting some farm to get their Unite moves back as soon as possible. Thankfully, the Metagross does have its Unite move back. It does have its Unite move now. Welcome in, Justin. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. I'm not too sure what the Metagross's plan here is, considering that they are rather really low health. They're kind of just walking straight to the enemy goal and just immediately giving farm like that. You don't want to do that when you're so low health. I'm not too sure. I feel like they should have returned to base and gotten some health back. They really should have gotten the health back. Surprisingly, we did see the Mimikyu's Shadow Sneak almost hitting and latching onto that Miraidon, but Miraidon was luckily just a few inches away from it, not allowing that Mimikyu to get that Shadow Sneak and assume that none was there. Mimikyu does do quite a bit of damage, taking out that Ceralege all on its own. I'm doing good. Thanks so much for asking, Justin. How are you? Mean Look happens, and immediately the Zero Aura is taken care of through that. Metagross is down. A good chunk of the blue team is down at this time. They are in the lead score-wise. Orange team is going to need Rayquaza if they want to change the tides, but anything can happen. Can we get a steal tonight? Oh no, they were not able to get a steal, although they really genuinely tried. That was a very close try and almost
succeeding on getting that steal, but ultimately it just did not happen for them. Very unfortunate there. But things are not over if they can get rid of their shields. All right, already we see the shield going from that Dracassult, and they are taken out. Blue team might actually win this despite not getting Rayquaza. They very much might win this. But we do see a score of 50 happening, but it's not quite enough. Blue team is still in the lead despite everything. Umbreon still has its shield. They're gonna need to get rid of that shield as soon as possible. Oh no! That score from the orange team does in fact manage to catch up and take that lead. However, blue team just got another score in, securing their win again. This is insane. We are seeing the scores change left and right. This is crazy. Can the blue team secure the win, or will the orange team secure it? Who is going to get a score in first to change the tides? We see a 36 from the Miraidon. Was that enough to take the lead? Was that enough? Who had won? That was an incredibly close match. Holy Arceus. Wow, what an insane match. Oh my goodness, blue team wins just by 2 points. That is insane. Congratulations to both sides. Very impressive. That was crazy. It almost turned the tides there. Thankfully to that Miraidon. Miraidon almost just barely, if it was 2 points more, would have taken that lead. That was a fantastic game. Good job to both sides. Thank you guys so much. That was an insane match. GG for sure. Welcome in, Tay. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. All right, so we're going to go ahead and return to lobby, guys. We'll return to lobby. Do you guys want to do best of threes? Let me know now, guys. Would you guys like to do best of threes? Let me know. Do you guys want to rotate lobbies and just consistently make more and more new lobbies, or do you guys want to start doing best of threes? Yeah, by 2 points. By 2 points. That was incredible. Welcome in, Chill. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Can I join? I play Mewtwo Attack Wing. Honestly, everyone's allowed to join. Feel free to join if you can. It is first come, first serve, though. It is first come, first serve. I do want to mention that. We do have bans as well, so we can't guarantee that you'll get a chance to play that Pokemon if others do ban it. Just be aware of that. We do have like a banning system that they choose to do, and everything with draft. They do choose to do draft. So I just want to mention that. Alright. Rotate maybe? Okay, so you want me to rotate each individual one? I'm gonna stop since I'm lagging. Well, thank you very much for the matches that you did, Radiant. I had a very fun time watching them. Thank you very much. That is incredible. You did fantastic. Mimi is good with attack. But yeah, it was incredible. It did quite a bit of damage. It soloed the Sarah Ledge. It did quite a bit. And I was seeing it rip like crazy too. It was doing so much damage. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go with this lobby. And what we'll do, guys, is we're gonna go ahead and rotate after this. So as soon as this one is. Alright. No offense to the person who did join the lobby. As I said, I don't like having people in the admin slot, so please don't feel like I held anything against you. I just don't want to, you know, have someone in the admin slot and then accidentally click the wrong thing. Alright, so let me go ahead and take a look at you, Dylan. Okay, it looks like you know how to ban. Does everyone know how to ban here? Does everyone know how to ban? I want to make sure that everyone knows how to ban here. Alright, we are needing one more person in the slot. Okay. Does everyone know how to ban? Bob, would you mind swapping places with Dylan? I do know that you have gotten a chance before. Thank you. Alright, so we are going to go with this. Okay, I see someone saying yeah. Alright, that's good. Dylan, do you know how to ban? My name is Mimic Hugo Burr. Alright. For sure, I will definitely know. Thank you so much for that follow as well. Thank you very much. I just want to make sure everybody knows how to ban properly so that we don't end up with anything unfair. Alright, so let me go ahead and take a look here. 3,000, 3,000, master, let's see here. Okay, you do now the ban, okay. 6,000. I'm thinking we're gonna do some swapping around here so that we have a rather even team. Alright, so 1,000, we do see that. 392. Alright. Terrapagos, would you mind swapping with someone on the bottom team? I'm thinking you could swap either with this one or Master, one of the two. Just to make sure that it is rather fair. We want to make sure that it's fair here. I barely reach Masters when I rank. It's understandable. I mean, honestly, ranked can be really difficult to go through, so don't feel too bad about it. Alright, so one of these two, could you please swap with Terrapagos? I'm taking a look at the amount of battles so that we have everybody at the same level. We want to make sure that it's as even as possible. And we have too many rather new players at the top team, and I want to make sure it's spread out so everybody gets an even amount. For sure. We need Terrapagos to swap with either Master or this person. I do apologize, I don't know what that kanji is. I do not know what that kanji is. Thank you very much for doing that swap. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And I do think that is rather evened out now. We do want to swap out Bob though for somebody else in the slot to do banning. Who knows how to do banning on the top slot? We know Retro knows how to do it. Let me look here. I want to make sure we have it evened out. Okay, can Bob please swap? Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, Dylan's moving up to the top. Okay, that's fine. Master, would you swap with Bob to make sure you do the one that's doing the banning? Yeah, I really want to balance things out as much as possible. Whoever built that Mirage must have been broken. Yeah, it must have been crazy. I'm seeing way too many swaps happening right now. I don't even, I'm trying to like balance out the teams, and there's like a lot of swapping already happening. Now we have too many experience at the top because there was just too many swapping going on. Okay. Master and Bob, would you mind swapping? I'm just trying to make things even. If we just go with this team, there's too many. There's too many that aren't as experienced here. I'm so confused. They're swapping around so much. They're swapping around like crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. I need somebody in a banning slot that knows how to do it. Zagaxi, do you know how to ban? Do you know how to ban? Do let me know. I like Zera gameplay. Yeah, that Zera aura was going crazy. For sure. I need someone to swap. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Bob needs to swap though. Bob needs to swap with like... Okay, what is happening? It looks like Bob really wants to ban. Don't let him do it. Nothing against you, but I would rather have someone who knows. I mean, Bob, do you know how to ban? You know what? I'll give him a shot. I'll give him a shot. My problem is that Bob was going in the middle ground with them and taking the middle ground farm when somebody was already established middle. There were too many people in the middle ground, and it made things a lot harder. And we also saw the Gyarados gameplay earlier. And I have nothing against you, Bob. I just would rather, I would feel a lot more comfortable. I usually give everybody 3 games to try and, like, you know, I try to do 3 games each time. So that we give them the benefit of the doubt, but I don't want to do a match if you know, there were too many. I don't really want to, like, you just don't have a whole lot of battles. I don't really know if you know how to ban or not, and you're not really typing anything in chat, so just let me know. I would rather you swap with somebody else. I'll do a vote though. How does everybody feel? How does everybody feel? Cause I mean, Bob was stealing jungle, and I'd rather you not steal jungle from, you know, the one who is assigned middle. And I did see the Gyarados gameplay earlier. I did give some advice on that. You do want to, like, try and spread things out and stuff. Feeling good? Okay. I mean, we'll go with this, I guess. There was just a lot of swapping around, so, I mean, we can try. We can try. But, we'll see. There was a lot of swapping happening with that when I was, not asking for them to swap, so I'm not too sure what was happening there. I'm not too sure. Thunder, has it snowed where you live? Yeah, probably. I mean, I live in the distortion world, so, like, I can see snow. Does that count? Does that count? I'm not a fan of cold places, so, you know. Alright, we'll see what Bob bans. We'll see. Alright. Okay, those are fair bans. Those are fair. That's fair. That is fair. After the previous Mimikyu, I don't blame you guys wanting to ban Mimikyu. Mimikyu was doing a lot of work last game. Wait, you banned Sableye on accident? Really? Yikes, that happens. Let me know if your lag is fixed, okay? Is it fixed? I'm not gonna lie, the nerfs for Darkrai were heavily needed. Honestly, fair, yeah. I agree. Darkrai was insanely powerful. For sure, it was insanely powerful. So I definitely think it. It was really needed. It's fixed. Okay, so it's fixed now. Good, good, good. Alrighty. I'm super excited to get right into this. So the teams are looking rather interesting right now. We have 3 evolutions on the orange team. Quite a large amount of evolutions, if I do say so. Quite a large amount of evolutions, which is cool to see. I won't lie, it's cool to see. We do see a very interesting combo here with Psyduck and 2 speedsters like Darkrai and Absol on the blue team here. Buzzwole and Tyranitar are going to be a very dangerous duo, that's for sure. They are going to be a dangerous duo. With all that throwing around and that piercing damage from the Tyranitar and the throwing around coming from the Buzzwole, that's going to be very devastating. It's definitely going to cause a lot of issues to this team, especially to the Zacian, since Zacian has to be up close to do a bunch of fighting. That's going to be a very big threat to them for sure. That is a huge, huge threat. But we do have the evolutions that can attack from afar and use Mean Look if they are going a Mean Look set or Foul Play set. Either would work here. Zoroark's a very interesting choice from Dylan. I'm really interested to see the Zoroark gameplay. Being a Zorua myself, I'm really looking forward to it. Welcome in, Just Azzy. Do you know somebody named Just Auntie? It'd be kind of interesting if you two know each other, considering your names are so similar. Nothing wrong with that. I hope I don't offend you by saying that. I really hope I don't offend you. I was just curious is all. I was just curious. Alrighty. We're gonna be seeing quite an interesting matchup. Who do we think is gonna win? Very good question, Chill. That's really tough to say. I think as of like offensive power wise, like who's gonna be able to be doing more attacks here and like dealing more damage, I feel like the one who's gonna be doing more damage is the blue team, damage wise. But what the orange team has going for it is range. Orange team definitely has a bigger range to it than the blue team does. Because the orange team has quite a bit of evolutions that can definitely attack from afar and assist those who are attacking in the front. So, honestly, it can go either way. It can go either way. This Zorua loves head pads. Give Thunder all the head pads. Yeah, that's true. I want head pads for sure. A lot of damage output for sure, for sure. I can tell it's gonna be a little difficult. I'm not too sure why the Zacian's trying to score here. I don't think Zacian should be scoring, as Zacian needs its points in order to do damage. So to me, Zacian is more of a damage dealer than a scorer. I don't think that it should score at all, especially needing those points. But I don't know exactly what they're trying to do, whether or not they're trying to just get those scores in to up their, like, their points. I'm not too sure. They definitely need to focus more on just kind of attacking and everything. Zoroark does take out that Tyranitar, which is really good because Tyranitar could go really insane when it does become fully evolved. Zacian's again trying to score. You really shouldn't be scoring, Zacian, my friend. You definitely need those points for sure. Imagine if Auntie just joins. Oh my goodness. I would be crazy. Blue team does have some distance closing, but they could migrate the range different. Yeah, for sure. That is true. That is true. You never know. Things change. Oh, we see some foul play going on. So Umbreon is running foul play. Any XP share. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's going to help the team out immensely. That's for sure. And they're running Wish. That's going to be good. Having a healer on their team because they don't have a supporter is a really smart move in my opinion. I feel like that's a very smart move to make. When you don't have a supporter, you kind of just, you know, it would be best for you to become the supporter. We do see a lot of the orange team gathering together to take out that Darkrai and the Tyranitar. Glaceon's trying to get this little score in, and they do succeed in doing it as the Absol was just not fast enough to stop them. But the Absol might even be able to take them out. Never mind. Never mind. It did just enough damage to where they were able to take them out. Oh, we see the Buzzwole doing quite a bit of damage there, but it does go down to the entire team. Wow, the orange team is really at the bottom path here. They're ready to try and rip this objective. I got invaded by T-Tar. Oh, man. Really trying. It really, you know, it happens. It happens. Alrighty. Orange team does get the buff from that Reggie. We do see the orange team at the top trying to fight against the blue team's Absol here and take it out even. What are they gonna do? Oh, are they running Metal Claw and Agility? What an interesting combination. Absol does take out that Zacian though. Very unfortunate, that is for sure. Very unfortunate. We see the orange team trying to rip the Regieleki there. Not the greatest move when a good chunk of the blue team is still around and you are alone, but they might be able to secure it here. Orange team does manage to secure it. We do see the Unite move going off from that Sylveon to make sure The others do not manage to get it. Absol and Psyduck did go down. Mystical Fire is being used here. Darkrai is... Darkrai is using its Unite move, doing quite a bit of damage to that Umbreon. We see some crazy stuff happening, but Umbreon successfully manages to take out Darkrai and survive within that dimension, getting that wish off to get that health up. Wow, this is insane. Oh my goodness gracious. When I played due to my attack weight, I spend a lot of the game getting as many scores as possible. If I die, so I can get to 6 and be strong before late game. I understand. I suffer early to be good later. That's so real though, Chill. I understand that, honestly. I do understand that because those scores matter a whole lot. Those scores really do matter. Oh! Blue team is trying to make a comeback here. They do succeed in KOing 3 of the orange team, but 2 of their teammates do get KO'd here. This is huge. This is very important and huge here. We see the Glaceon getting that Ice Shard off, almost KOing that Darkrai, who's running with Dark Void and Nasty Plot here. Zacian is again over here trying to get these attacks in, almost succeeding on taking out that Darkrai, and does succeed in taking out that Darkrai. But down goes the Zacian. There's just too many of them here. Can I join? It is first come, first serve. I get yelled a lot for it, but I figured early game scores aren't that big anyways, so early game is best time for it. You know what, Chill? You don't have to worry about anybody yelling at you here in particular. We always try to give each other advice and everything and help each other improve. I do want to mention that. We do really, like, you know, trying to make sure that everybody feels friendly here and everything. We genuinely do care about everybody. And we just try to help each other improve and give advice and things. Welcome in, Script Shane. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Zoroark does help to secure the Regieleki alongside the Umbreon. Blue team's Tyranitar is ready to do some damage here, but they're doing so much damage. We see quite a bit of damage going off from that orange team. I think it's just so overwhelming right here. But the Buzzwole does succeed in taking out 3 of them with the help of their teammates. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, this Umbreon is an insane threat. Tyranitar? Tyranitar? Okay, Tyranitar was standing there for a minute. I was a little worried there. I was a little worried. But Tyranitar's working on Regieleki, trying to get that out of the way. I like the one that teleports you forward a little. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We do see the orange team getting another score on at the bottom. Regieleki does KO that Tyranitar, which is really unfortunate. That's for sure. That is insane. Oh my goodness. Absol versus Umbreon happening at this time. Umbreon could not take out the Absol, but the Absol could not take out the Umbreon. Absol chooses to escape, trying to find somebody who it can defeat. Does quite a bit of damage to the orange team. They are rather low health now, but as it was running away, it somehow decided to turn back, and unfortunately does cost them the KO. That does cost them the KO, and not the greatest move. Not technically the greatest move, but things can change with Rayquaza. You never know. Things can definitely change with Rayquaza here, guys. Do not give up. Do not give up. Oh my goodness, they are ripping the Registeel, trying to get it before Rayquaza spawns, and they do get it beforehand. Rayquaza spawns in a matter of 5 seconds. Oh. A good chunk of the orange team, the entire orange team is at the middle ground. Blue team is at the middle ground. This is where things get intense, guys. This is where things get intense. It's all a matter of who can succeed in getting them here. Oh my goodness, orange team is just so overwhelming the blue team at this time. Blue team's Absol does use its Unite move, trying to get that KO off. Unfortunately, the entirety of the blue team does get KO'd here. Oh man. Buzz pinging, check it out. Oh, don't do that, guys. Please don't spam check it out or thanks, guys. Don't do that. Please do not do that. Alright, so we see some crazy scores happening from the orange team here. I do think that is game. I do think this is game. Welcome in, Euro. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Yeah, this is just really, really tough here. We're we're gonna go ahead and end the battle, that's for sure. Things were just looking rather really tough here. We're definitely gonna have to rebalance the teams, that's for sure. We're gonna have to rebalance the teams. But great attempt from both sides. We saw some crazy KOs happening. We did see some crazy KOs happening. Let me see. Okay. Tyranitar. I'm a little confused as what happened here. What went on, my friend? What went on? The supporter did more damage than you. The defender did more damage than you. Let's see here. What were you running? Yeah, you might want to learn that there's definitely certain things. When you select the lane that you want to be in, I say stay in that lane. And then if an objective spawns, you can head towards that objective, but don't rip it by yourself. You want to make sure you have some allies nearby to ensure that they can get in and help you get that Reggie. You definitely want to do that. Tyranitar is a very strong Pokemon, so it could have been really useful for a lot of different fights. But I do think that you have room to improve. I know you have room to improve, okay? I do think you have room to improve. Alrighty. Yeah, so what are we thinking, guys? I just want to mention this. Bob, are you in the chat? Bob, are you in the chat? Please type if you can. Please type, let me know if you are in the chat. You're not in trouble, and I don't want you to feel like you're being singled out here. I don't want you to feel like that. You are a new player. Sorry. You are a new player, so there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, you are? Okay. I just don't want you to feel like we're singling you out here or anything like that. You are a new player, so here's some advice from everybody, okay? You want to stay in the lane that you've selected more often, and you want to go ahead and try your best to get more and more farm and everything. When you see an enemy, don't necessarily charge in after them, or you don't necessarily always have to charge in and try and get a score in. If you do see the enemy team there and everything, if it's like one person, I can understand trying to fight them if your level is higher, but you definitely want to make sure you check things out and like have your allies nearby to help you whenever you're trying to score. Yeah, we don't want to be, we're not toxic, guys. We want to just help them improve. Yeah, we want to help them improve. That's what we want to do here. So we're going to give you some constructive criticism to help you understand, like, you know, to improve your gameplay. So please don't feel like you are being singled out or anything like that, okay? Please do not feel that way, because there is nothing wrong. You did not do anything wrong. You did not do anything wrong. I want to make that very clear. We're just trying to give you some constructive criticism so that you can improve and get even better at the game. That's what we always do here, because everybody has room to improve. So what we're trying to say is that you wanna play with your lane partner and attack together, like what they said in the chat. Here, make sure to play with your lane partner and attack together. You definitely wanna. It's a team game, so you definitely wanna have the help of your lane partner to fight against everything. We do wanna do that for sure. Yeah, I think he can go a long way with the Tyranitar as well. For sure. I agree with you, Chill. For sure. I definitely agree with you, Chill. For sure. Definitely. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and do a rotation here. The reason I'm going to do a rotation here is because I do believe it has already been 3 matches in this tournament lobby. So I would like to make a new lobby to allow those who have not had a turn yet to get a turn. So I do want to make that very clear. It's not because of anything or any of that kind of stuff. But yeah. Alrighty, feel free to join the lobby. It's right there at the top left. You can definitely see it. 124 774 58. That is the lobby code.
For sure, for sure. T-Tar takes a long time to evolve. Oh yeah, for sure. The reason why T-Tar takes forever to evolve is because it's just so strong. For sure. And I definitely think that the more Tyranitar players we have, the better. I don't see T-Tar played very often, so honestly it's really cool to see that you were playing Tyranitar, and I really hope to see more of you, Bob. I hope to see more of you playing and everything and improving your skills, that's for sure. I truly do. Alrighty. So we do have a full lobby now, that's for sure. We see some new faces as well, that's good to see. We see some new faces. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick everybody in the admin slot after I balance this out. Alright, we do want to balance this out. Let's try and... I'm not removing anybody to be mean, guys. I'm not removing anybody to be mean. I'm just removing people so that they don't accidentally click the wrong button there in admin. Because admin can be a little confusing if you're looking at the different buttons. It's got several buttons to it, that's for sure. It has several buttons to it. Alrighty. So we see some experienced players at the top. That's good. Alrighty, alrighty. Alright, let me take a look at the bottom path here. I want to make sure it's evened out. I do think we have a little bit of rather new players on the bottom path, so I think we should even this out. I think that Terrapagos, would you mind swapping up there with J2? Would you mind swapping with J2? Alrighty. Yeah, so I think then that'll be balanced. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, because Bob is at the top now. Someone swapped with Bob apparently. Oh, okay. Bob, would you mind swapping with Shadow Nath? Or Nath? Because they didn't get a chance to play the previous few games. I think you've been able to play 3 games so far. I do want to give them a chance here. Welcome in, Alex. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. I remember when we used to play casual matches until we could play customs. Yeah, we have so many people here. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have 40 watchers right now. We have 40 people watching. So that's why it always gets filled up so fast. I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to play. Bob, I am going to go ahead and allow Nath a chance to play. Solely because they were not able to play in previous games. It is nothing wrong against you. It's nothing against you, I promise you. It's nothing against you. It's just that they did not get a chance to play yet. And we want to make sure that everybody gets a turn. We don't want to leave everybody out, okay? Oh my goodness. Alright. Who hasn't had a chance yet? Let's see here. Mimikyu. Okay, Mimikyu, you have not gotten a chance yet. Okay, Retro, you have had a chance. So, Mimikyu, please feel free to take up that slot here. I'm actually going to do a position change with you so you can go ahead and get a spot here. There we go. Yeah, so we want to make sure they get a chance here because I know Mimikyu never got a chance here. Let's see here. Shadow, I think you've been playing, how many matches? Fiery, how many matches have you been in? For those who are new, Pokemon Unite is popular on Thunder's channel, so lobbies do get full fairly quickly. Yes, indeed, Draca, thank you. Fiery, how many matches have you been in here? Is it a total as both YouTube chat and Twitch chat? Or it's both. It tells me the total amount of both chats, like how many people are watching in total. That's why. You a water cat? I am not a water cat. What do you mean? I'm a fox, not a cat. Yes, I've been here for like a year. I was asking how many. Oh, you've been in like 1? Oh, okay. Shadow, I am going to remove you because I do know you've been in here for a few matches and I do want to give everybody a chance here. Unless Terrapagos would like to swap out with them. I want to try and give everybody a chance. Retro, how many matches have you been in? How many matches have you been in? Yeah, okay, so we have Mimikyu here. I know Fury
wants to be in one as well. Let's see here. Who hasn't had a chance? Okay, Bob, you've already played plenty. Don't worry, you'll have another chance too soon. You will have another chance too soon, okay? I promise you. You will have another chance too soon. But I do want to give spots to other people. That's for sure. That is for sure. You've battled in quite a few of them, I feel. Alrighty. I was gonna be in another, but I switched with Bob. No worries, no worries. Okay, I do want to make this clear, guys. If somebody's asking to swap with you, please do not accept it until I say so, okay? The reason that is because in order to balance these teams, I want to be the person who does the swapping. If somebody continuously swaps with you and you see consistent swapping and everything, it's gonna make things really, really hard to keep things balanced because people will jump between teams, and I cannot make things balanced if people keep jumping back and forth between teams. So please make sure that you only swap if I'm the one who's asking you to swap, okay? Please make sure if it's only when I ask you to swap. And it's nothing against you guys. I don't doubt your capabilities to balance out everything, and I'm not like trying to be mean or anything. I'm just trying to make sure that things are balanced. So I do see we have a few new players on the bottom team, so we want to go ahead and do some swapping here. Yeah, please be fair and wait your turn. That's definitely what we want to do for sure. Let me see here. So I know we actually have some experienced ones. Fiery God, why don't you swap with Bob, please? You could swap with Bob, Mimikyu, or Zagaxi. So we have somebody else who is like rather doesn't have too much experience on the top team. We want to split the experience. We do want to split the experience. Yeah, so we have some fairly new players on the bottom team. I want to make sure that the top team has the same amount. Alright. This will be my last. Well, you know what? I really appreciate you joining in, Umbreon. I really do appreciate it. And I apologize if it is a little chaotic right now. Alrighty. I'm not seeing some swaps. I don't necessarily think Bob is quite listening. They may not be distracted. You know, things might be different, you know? I'm thinking... Oh no. Oh no, Retro left the lobby. Oh no, people are leaving the lobby. No, come back. Come back. Come back, come back. Retro, how many matches have you been in, Retro? How many matches have you been in, Retro? I think you've been in quite a lot. Haven't you and Shadow been in the same amount of matches? Oh, you've been in all of them? Okay, then I don't think you should play. I think you should leave room for other people to play. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do some swapping here. Oh my goodness gracious. Fury God, I know, hasn't been in quite a lot. They have not. Oh my goodness. You got kicked? How? I didn't kick you. That's weird. Alright. It just happened? Okay. Alright, there we go. How many has Shadow been in? I think Shadow has only been in just a few of them. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. I think we're gonna go with this. Because I know that Fury... Please do... Again, guys, do not swap positions. Please don't swap positions. I am asking you. I beg you. Please do not swap positions unless I say so. Please. I am trying to balance the teams out. I'm really trying to balance the teams out. Alright. I think I've been in all but one. Okay. So then I think you should leave room for other people to join in and everything as well. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and see here. Wait, Danny wants to join, I think. If Danny would like to join, let me know. Wait your turn, guys, so people can... Yeah, thank you very much, Dylan. I do appreciate that. Bob, you're being a little persistent here. Please avoid joining the lobby so much after I kick you out, okay? Like, listen, there's a reason I do that. Please stop. Please stop. Don't become like Naminsky. I'm begging you. Please don't be the next Naminsky. Alright, Alright, so we have some fairly experienced... I do think it might be balanced out with this. I do think it might be balanced out with this. So we're gonna try this, guys. We're gonna try this. Oh my Arceus. Alright. I'm hoping... Do you guys all know the band? Oh my goodness, I should have asked this already. But Mimikyu, do you know the band? You can ban Pokemon that's requested. So if somebody's asking you to ban a specific Pokemon, you can do that. Alright. You might have to ban Bob if he doesn't. Yeah, I do agree. It's unfortunate. I really don't want to ever have to ban. But I'm gonna give him one more chance to like give me the benefit of the doubt. And if they continuously choose to like spam and everything to try and take up the place and everything, then I'm gonna have to. I'm guessing kinda if they ban leaving it. Yeah, for sure. I do think so, maybe. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. So, interesting team makeup here. The ban to Mimikyu, Darkrai, Leafeon, and Umbreon are all valid in my opinion. I can definitely see it. Mimikyu can be devastating because it can cancel out other people's Unite moves. And not only that, because it's very powerful with its Shadow Claw and Trick Room and Play Rough and everything. All of its moves are very tricky to deal with, and Shadow Sneak with hitting from afar and everything can be very, very difficult. Umbreon with the consistent, like, mean looks or anything can be definitely hard to deal with as well. So I'm very interested to see this. As a Trevenant main, I am intrigued. Yeah, I am too. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. I'm still working on it. Well, you know what? I'm excited to see your progress so far. And you know what? As we have a Trevenant main, they can definitely help you out and improve if they spot something. For sure. Everything's gonna be, yeah. It'll be alright, Fiery. Wait, why do we have 3 defenders on the blue team? I'm terrified. We have 3 defenders on the blue team. I did not expect to see this. Triple tank, yeah. Welcome in, Wicked. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Truly. Yeah, Zoroark with Comfey is going to be very devastating. That's going to be really tough. Right? Crab and Tree, yeah. Tree Defender, that's very oh boy. Yikes. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe having Defender is good this game. Because think about it. The opposing team has a Speedster, right? But you have Russell here, who can trap them with rocks. You have Greedent, who can throw them off by throwing berries a whole lot with its moves and stuff. And even Bullet Seed and stuff. Trevenant can regain its health with Horn Leech and stun like that. So, I mean, things might change. Armor Rouge has a good AoE and can also snipe from afar with Armor Cannon, depending on what they choose. Same with Miraidon. So it might not be so bad. Blaziken will be tricky to deal with because its moveset consistently changes, but
mean, there's a lot of different stuff that both teams can do, in my opinion. Both teams, in my opinion, have a way out. So let's see this happen. Alrighty. All-rounder, Trevenant Trust, you right. You right. Alrighty. So I am seeing two middle grounders here. I'm a little confused. Oh, I think the Greedent's going to invade. Very interesting strategy there. Probably a good idea from the blue team, considering that Zoroark can be very devastating with that Comfey. You definitely do not want to let it get those scores in. You do not want to let it evolve early game, because that can be super duper devastating. If you manage to take some of that farm, that will make a difference. So I can understand what the Greedent is trying to do here, but I just don't think that their damage output is quite enough, as we see the Zoroark already getting quite a bit of farm here. A little bit of funny stuff happening as well, the funny stuff happening. Unfortunately, the Greedent was not able to steal anything from the farm, and they do unfortunately go down. I'm not too sure why they were going downwards when they were ended up. I guess because they saw the other two there and just kind of accepted their fate. They knew then and there. Zoroark does go down, thankfully, to the Miraidon and that Sharkada and everything. We do see the Crustle evolve and everything, doing quite a bit of damage there. We do see the blue team having a pretty strong start at the top path. They are having a strong start at the top path. Zoroark is coming up here, ready to try and fight against them. We see that they went with a long distance snipe, which I think is Thundershock. I believe. I think that's Thundershock or Charge Beam. No, that's Charge Beam. My bad. It's Charge Beam. And we see quite a bit of damage being made there, but they were just too close to that Zoroark. Zoroark closed that distance so quickly and immediately got rid of them with Fate Attack. We see the AoE being used from the Armor Rouge with that Fire Spin. Fire Spin has always been a really good move, in my opinion. Does quite a bit of damage and everything, and also helps to recover HP. So right now the top path kind of looks fairly even. Things are a little hard for them at this time. Bottom path, we see the Greedent is really struggling here. Greedent just now evolved, and Trevenant's also here at level 5 and level 6. I do think that the blue team is lacking in levels. They really need to get some levels as soon as possible. Greedent, I'm not too sure what was going on there. I think Greedent probably should have worked on helping their teammate a little bit more. But I guess it didn't really matter, because the Comfey latched on to the Blaziken, and Blaziken's just kind of doing quite a bit of damage. They do manage to KO that Trevenant and evolve into that Blaziken form. They're doing quite a bit of damage here. They're running, I think that's Flame Kick, right? Flame Kick? Greedent, it defended the goal zone, prevented them from getting that score in, just chose not to let them. They're being very sneaky by just kind of running around in a circle. They're making it very hard to predict their movements. Charge Beam did not quite hit that Slowbro. It did some damage to it, but did not quite take that KO there. We see the Trevenant is running with Hammer Arm, and that Horn Leech comes in, KOing that Slowbro. Charge Beam comes in once again, doing quite a bit of damage to the Blaziken, but it does in fact survive. There's the Thunder from the Miraidon, just trying to get that in, but unfortunately Miraidon gets sniped by that Venusaur. Wow, that is insane. Oh my goodness gracious. A good chunk of the orange team is at the bottom path right now. Zoroark is at the top path with the Armor Rouge, trying to defend the goal zone. Actually doing quite a bit of damage to the Zoroark, and does manage to succeed at KOing the Zoroark, which is a huge W for the blue team, getting that nice easy score in without any worries. That is for sure. Trying to make sure its scores stay up. Orange team is behind on scores. We do know that. And despite things being as tough as they are, blue team does appear to be holding its own fairly well. Trevenant does go down to the Solar Beam. We see a really, really large chunk of them at the bottom row. Oh! Armor Rouge is fighting against the Zoroark yet again. Zoroark tried to use Fate Attack to take it out, but definitely goes down to that Fire Spin. Very close attempt
from that Zoroark to take out that Armor Rouge. Came very close to it. For sure. Came very, very close to it. That was an incredible fight right there. Very, very close. So we see Zoroark is back at the top path again. I'm wondering if Zoroark is just trying to desperately to get this revenge off of this Armor Rouge. What exactly are they planning here? They decide to fall back, which is the better move because Armor Rouge is a higher level than them. I don't think it's a good idea. You don't want to overstep it. Zoroark, no. Zoroark is revealing itself too much. I do think the Zoroark is a little bit overstepping and too fixated on that goal. I do think it is way too fixated on that goal and should be headed towards the objective at the bottom to try and secure it. I'm not too sure what the Zoroark and the Armor Rouge are doing at this top path. I think the two should be focused on helping out their teammates secure the Reggies. I'm not too sure what's going on. Right now, Registeel has not been attacked yet. Oh, it's been barely touched. We see the Unite move from the Trevenant doing quite a bit of damage against the Venusaur. Venusaur uses that Sludge Bomb to slow down its opponents in hopes to just do a little bit more damage, but ultimately goes down to that the Trevenant for sure, with the help of its allies as well. Hammer Arm comes in handy. Trevenant is super low health here. I do think it's really tough to say which side this is going to be. Thunder has announced their brain. This is certified Thunder moment. I'm learning, okay? I'm not necessarily the best at announcer, but I'm definitely trying my best to learn. And the more I do this, the more fun I find it is. And I'm just doing my best. Thunder comes in, doing quite a bit of damage, taking out that farm. Unfortunately, was not quite able to get that in. Was not quite able to get the Thunder against the opponent. Oh boy. Oh boy. Urident on the blue team secures the bottom of Reggie. No. Secures the Reggie at the top. My bad. It secures the Reggie at the top. Crustle secures the Reggie at the bottom. So now blue team has both Reggies right now, which is a huge thing. We see blue team quickly headed over to the bottom, ready to fight against the orange team. Not too sure what the goal is from the Blaziken. Blaziken's... Oh no! The Armor Rouge literally United move right there. Oh, I feel so bad for that Blaziken. It just fell right into that Unite move. That's crazy. We see the Venusaur getting those snipes and doing a really good job of just poking at the enemy team and doing quite a bit of damage to them, for sure. I do think that the orange team can turn this around if they work together to push this. They definitely need to make a push here to get through. They need to get through it. The CC man, yeah, for sure, Umbreon. There's a lot of CC. It's crazy. It is very crazy here. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Slowbro had bound them for a minute, but was not able to do too much. Oh goodness me. Quite a lot's going on here. I do think that Slowbro is very helpful trying to stop the opponents and everything, just trying to hold them down, but unfortunately it's just not working out for them. They don't have any allies nearby to help make sure that they go down. Orange team is very behind on points. That's something I am noticing is Orange team is very behind on points. If Orange team could just get Rayquaza and get those 50 points, if they could just get 50 points, they could definitely turn things around. No doubt in my mind that they can turn things around. We already see blue team is trying to poke at it, actually doing quite a bit of damage to Rayquaza, taking out at least around a quarter of its health. And almost half. Oh, it's now below half. Can the orange team steal Rayquaza? I think they can. I think they can steal Rayquaza. But it's all a matter of whether or not, is blue team going to go through with ripping Ray? They're already doing quite a bit of damage to it. It's already really low health. I see them poking at it, trying to bait that Zoroark into making a move here. Oh, there goes our Unite move. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Zoroark steals the Rayquaza right off the bat. Wow, I thought it was going to be a standstill for a moment, but that is a huge steal for the orange team there. Can they get these scores in? If they could just get some scores in, no doubt in my mind they could change certain things. They need their shield on, that's for sure. They definitely need the shield on. We see Blaziken getting that 96 points. Oh, we see another 90 points here. Just another score. Just another score. They need their scores. Orange team is so close here. Orange team is so close. We know that the Comfey still has its moveset, still has its shield. Never mind, it's gone now. Oh, very unfortunate. Oh my goodness gracious. Blue team is super distracted at the bottom path. They need some scores, and just one more score is all they need. They just need like another 50 score. They're so close. Orange team came so close to turning that around. It really did. Oh my goodness gracious. I do think Comfey should not have unlatched from what it was on, or kept latched to somebody else and just told them to retreat. Because I think if they retreated, there could have been a chance where they could have quickly gone upwards if another one of their enemy teams, or another one of their teammates was at the bottom to distract the enemy team. I do think there was a chance there. I really think there was a chance there. You guys came very, very close to it, and almost completely changed the game there with Zorark. Really, I mean, with that steal from Zorark, it really could have changed everything. That Zorark really tried to steal and everything, and did a really good job at it, for sure. And those snipes from the Venusaur helped a lot too. I was seeing quite a lot of moves that were being made here. Comfey was very helpful, just trying to keep that health up. And Blaziken, I did see whiff quite a few times with its Blaze Kick, but I do think other than that, you did really good in doing some damage. And you even got the most scores in as well. You definitely got some scores in. Look at that damage. Oh my goodness, Blaziken did quite a lot of damage despite having some whiffs and everything. So props to that Blaziken for sure. I think everyone did a fantastic job here. That Trevenant was very scary with the Horn Leech consistently just getting that health back. Look at that 71,000 HP restored. That is insane amounts right there. Greedent really tried to do the stealing in the beginning. Although was not able to get the stealing in the beginning, it definitely helped to get that steal on Rayquaza and a few other things as well, such as the Reggies and stuff. I also saw that Crustle was putting a lot of pressure in, just making those pushes with that X-Scissor and all that kind of stuff. It was really incredible. Incredible. And we saw quite a bit of damage from the Miraidon being made with that Charge Beam. It really could have gone either way. That steal really mattered. Blue team didn't need it really didn't. That Zoro steal was kind of crazy. It really was. It really was. Oh man. It is what it is though, guys. Wow, that is insane. Alright, so it is best of 3, guys. We have another. We have room for more. We're gonna go about 3 more matches, guys. We're gonna go about 3 more matches before we call it quits for tonight. But we do have room for more, guys. We have room for 1 more person if they would like to join. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alrighty. So I'm seeing some new people here. Let's see here. So I saw some of them have already received 2 matches. So Fiery, did you go through 2 matches already? Fiery, did you go through 2 matches? I know Shadow's been through quite a lot, so I'm gonna let somebody in the spectators area go ahead and get a chance there. Dylan, okay, Dylan's in here. I know, who else has gone through multiple matches here? Fiery, have you been through 2? Zagaxi, I think you've been in quite a few of them as well. Zagaxi, how many have you been through? How many have you been through? Yeah, that was... Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, definitely. Thank you for swapping, by the way, Fiery. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance here. I know that this is Moon's first match, J2's as well. Shadownath was also... no, I think oh, I see, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just do some swapping around and everything. Let's see here. Dylan, how many have you had already, Dylan? I just want to make sure, because we are having some new people joining in. Great going on stopping the stacks from happening, by the way. Great going. That was good. I've been through 5? Okay, would you mind swapping? Thank you very much for swapping. Could you swap with this person in here? The very first person in admin. I would like that. Yeah, because they have not had a match yet. We don't have... Distort has not been through a match yet. Okay. Good to know, Dylan. Thank you for letting me know for that, by the way. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Okay, hold on. Let me swap with you. Okay, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have distort here. Alright. Oh, Arceus. Which one is this? Have you had a turn yet? Okay, you've already had a turn. Alright. Oh, Arceus, do not swap with Bob. Please do not swap with them. Oh, Arceus. No, oh my goodness gracious. Bob, please, please, you've already had your few matches. We want to make sure that everyone gets a chance, okay? Please. Give everybody a turn. Please make sure that everybody's given a turn, okay? Oh, Arceus. They are really insistent on taking this. I might have no choice but to ban them. Bob, this is your final warning. Please stop spam joining so everybody else would get a turn, please. You've already had your turn. It's time you let the others have a turn as well, please. It's time you let the others have a turn as well. Okay. Okay, they're not gonna listen. I'm gonna have no choice but to ban them. I'm sorry. I really don't like to ban, but I don't have a choice. Very unfortunate that they will not listen. Very, very unfortunate. Alright. I need to go find their username, guys. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna have to find their username. Oh my goodness. Anyone remember what their username was? I know it was something email in chat. It was like something email. Okay, I think they finally stopped. Okay. Naminsky 2.0 for real. Can I watch an admin? Okay, Deku. Yeah, sure, you can. I will join if you don't mind. Yeah, sure, you can. Alright. Wait, Deku, you wanted to watch, you didn't want to play? Yeah, if you don't wanna play, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, never mind, they're back. Oh, dear Arceus. Okay, thank you, Retro. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Can I watch an admin then? Okay, yeah. As long as you don't, like, you know, do that. Usually I'd see Battleforce pop into stream for a bit. I think that they were, oh my goodness gracious. It's because they still have the lobby code, that's why. They still have the lobby code. Thank you. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you. Also, Trinity, can I give you, like, admin or, like, the team leader real quick in the lobby? Would you mind that, Trinity? And you can just, like, make sure he, like, you can constantly remove him so that I can kind of focus on who to swap around. Because I would like to focus on who to swap around so I can balance the teams. But I can't do that if I have to consistently remove them. Yeah. So just let me know if you're okay with that. Because I need you to make sure that they don't consistently do that. Like, just keep going to that one slot. Yeah, I keep doing that, but you see how it forces me back? You see how it forces me back, see? Like, I throw them out and it immediately moves me back whenever they join, see? Like, watch. I'll move right here. Watch. See? And it does that. I can't. Like, I keep doing that, but they won't let me. They're just disrupting the stream. Alright, okay, alright. Thank you very much, Trinity. Thank you. Alright, so you go ahead and focus. Oh, never mind. Perfect. Okay, they are no longer in the lobby. I don't even care anymore. Alright. Red has not had a turn yet. Let's see here.
How many matches have you gone through, Trinity? Thank you, Mr. Red Hair. Yeah, for real. Oh, Daniel, how many matches have you been in? I think Daniel's only had like one, right? This one was your second? Jason the Savior? Yeah, for real. The Savior for real. All right. So let me go ahead and do some looking here. All right, so 2000 J2. Okay, that's 5. Okay. I just joined in the last one. Okay, thank you, Daniel, for letting me know. All right, so this is going to be your second one. All right. Alrighty. Also, don't worry, guys. Again, I'm gonna make sure that everybody has a chance, guys. I'm gonna make sure that everyone has a chance, so please don't worry. It's okay. Alright, so we see 907 there. Okay, so we actually have a fairly experienced team at the top path. We have quite a few who are experienced at the top path. So I do want to swap them out because I think these two are new. Yeah. 700, 250. Yeah, so we definitely want to do some swapping around here. Alright, so I'm thinking Mimikyu, can you swap with... Why don't you swap with J2 or Daniel here? You could swap with one of them, and that'll make it more balanced at the bottom path. And I'm thinking, let me look. Okay, 6,000. Okay, I do think that would balance it out. Because we have like some, yeah, 1,000 here. Yeah, for sure. As soon as that swap happens, yeah, for sure. American language. Yeah, sure, Danny. I'm sure. Okay, yeah, sure. Like I said, everyone's gonna get a chance. I'm trying to have 2 games at once for people, so that people get to play at least 2 times before, like, you know, we do some swapping around. So we're gonna do some swapping around after this one, because we have some people, like, after this match who are going to have 2 matches. So we're gonna, like, try and make sure everybody gets swapped out. I do appreciate you for bringing that up, J2. Thank you for that. I do really appreciate that. Alright, so I do think this is actually really balanced here. I looked at all the different things, for sure. Oh, Bob is back. No! How is he back? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That is insane. Alright, we're gonna go with this, guys. Deku, do you know how to ban? Do you know how to ban? I want to know if you know. Distort, do you know how to ban as well? If you do not know how to ban, please swap with somebody else on your team. Make sure you swap someone else. Thank you, Retro. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright, so if you don't know how to ban, make sure you swap with somebody else on your team who's gonna know how to ban. So, like, I'm talking about banning as in, like, draft, Trinity. I'm talking about banning as in draft. As in, draft, yeah. So, Deku, if you do not know how to swap, or, if you do not know how to ban, you could swap with Daniel. If you don't know how to ban Distort, you could swap with Moon. So that's what we'll do here. If you don't know how to ban, please swap with one of those. Yeah. Oh, I'm a master. Okay, so Deku knows how to ban. Okay. Distort, do you know how to ban? I just want to make sure that everybody knows, because I don't want to have anybody who doesn't ban because they're confused about what they're doing. Alright. Just want to make sure. Distort someone new? Yeah, I would say Distort, would you mind? Okay, that works. Thank you. Thank you very much for that swap, Distort. I really do appreciate that. This is going to help out immensely to make sure that both teams remain as balanced as possible. For those of you in the admin slot, I'm going to start it, but please do not mess with it, okay? Just don't like end the match or anything like that when it starts. I know some of you said that you do want to watch and everything, and normally I would kick everybody out of admin except for myself, but this is the one time I'm gonna make an exception because, like, the lobby code is exposed to the guy who's trolling.
Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now again, for those of you who are still in need of a match, do not worry, please stay tuned. Please stay tuned because after this match, we are going to go into another one and stay in this lobby, guys. We're going to go into another one and we know a good chunk of them have already gone through 2 matches. So this is the second match for Dylan. This is the second match for Moon and J2. So all of them can swap out for somebody else. And I think this is also Daniel's second match as well. So we have plenty of more slots open to give to other people who have not had a chance yet. If you have not had a chance yet, stay around. I promise you, you will have a chance. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch. It greatly helps me out. And also, make sure you hit that like button on YouTube and that subscribe button and the bell not to miss whenever we do another stream. We do Unite every single Wednesday, and on occasional weeks, we'll have it for multiple streams or multiple days. So you can definitely look forward to it for sure. Without further ado, I'm going to get right back into reading the comments. Here I go. Alrighty. Lobby IDs are different for each match, right? Correct, Draca, correct. So when one match is done, the lobby ID will change. For sure, for sure. Has there been stories of people pausing matches for days to grieve people? That is so true, Danny. That's so... I've heard about that, and it's still crazy to me to this day to think about that. This is why you should use your Discord to give out the code individually or something like that. While I do understand that kind of point of view, it does get really hard sometimes. It does get kind of hard sometimes to have to type in the new lobby ID every single time. My problem is like, over Discord, not everyone has a Discord, you know what I mean? So even if I type it in Discord, it doesn't necessarily happen all the time. It doesn't necessarily, you know, work. But yeah, maybe I can figure out something for that. Maybe I can figure out something. Maybe. Potentially. Alrighty. I mean, it stays the same. No. It does change. It does change. The lobby ID does change after one match. That happened to me once after I took one farm from jungle. That's crazy. I've seen Le'Veon banned 2 times in a row. Was Point here? Yes, indeed he was. He was, Daniel. He was. I would go 2 for all 1000%. Oh my goodness. Also, oh my goodness, J2. There have been reported koi sightings in this stream. That's so true. Thank you for the head pads, by the way. Thank you for the head pads. You know what? Today's a good day. You know why? Because the 2 things I expected to happen in the stream have not happened. And I will not specify it so I can have a free stream where I don't get it happening. No! No! I almost went an entire stream without drinking water. Why did you have to ruin it? No! We were so close. Why did I mention it? We could have had an entire stream without a rickroll or a sip of water. Now I'm sad. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. I know. It got ruined, man. Blech. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Alrighty, so we're seeing some Zacian gameplay here. Oh my goodness. I can't escape it. I can't escape it. It's impossible to escape. I see some Sobble gameplay. Now, I'm really interested to see this Sobble happen because Sobble is super hard to get snipes off of because you can see it, you know what I mean, with like snipe shot and stuff. So it makes it really interesting. I'm very interested to see how it's gonna be. Your fault, you jinxed it. That was your own fault. I know, Mystic Girl. Oh my RCs, you're right. I was so close. Oh man. We see some invading happening from the orange team here, trying to KO this poor Greninja and succeeding in doing so. Oh my goodness. Dodrio gameplay goes crazy though, I will not lie. Dodrio, from what I've seen, has just been super funny at times. I've seen some crazy Dodrio gameplay. Alright. So honestly, looking at both teams look fairly balanced. So we see plenty of attackers on the blue team. We see plenty of, like, we see a defender on the blue team. We see, like, I think I see one all-rounder on the blue team. Looks really good, looks really good. And on the orange team, we have two defenders, a speedster, an all-rounder, and an attacker. So both teams look fairly balanced here, honestly. So that's for sure. For sure. Alrighty. Oh. We see some chasing going down on the bottom path. Orange team is trying to make this push on the blue path, but it doesn't. Oh my goodness, here they do succeed on taking out that Greninja, which is going to be huge because Greninja does quite a lot of HP damage. That is for sure. We do see some foul play and wish gameplay. I was wondering when we would see that combo for sure. I was wondering that. And here it is, Zacian's doing quite a lot there, using up those points, using that passive skill. Very good Zacian gameplay right now from Etley. That was Etley, right? Let me look again. Etley, my bad, Etley. I apologize for mispronouncing that. Alright, so Dodrio's here getting the middle ground farm. That's probably for the best. Keep those levels up for sure. You definitely want to get as much of a level advantage as possible. Greninja does get that score in and is of the same level as a Dodrio. Dodrio did lose health rather fast there and it is KO'd by that Greninja. Oh my goodness, we see a good chunk here. We see two blue team members already making this push on that goal. They do succeed in getting Regieleki as the Greedent was distracted by the two as the Garchomp went ahead and got the Regieleki. Right now, orange team is in the lead by point-wise, but blue team seems to have a little bit of an edge here when it comes to the fights right now. They are having a little bit of an edge. We see the Pikachu using that Unite move, KOing that Glaceon right off the bat. We see them trying to get that middle ground farm. Wow, I have seen that Dodrio a few times now, and it seems like it's always low health. What is going on there? I should pay more attention to that Dodrio. I'm very curious. Zacian's doing quite a bit of damage, helping to KO that Greninja. We see that the Inteleon's trying to escape here as it was doing a little bit of damage, but ultimately could not escape and gets KO'd by the Pikachu and that Zacian. They get some more scores in, securing that they are in the lead here. That insane Volt Tackle is doing quite a bit of damage to that Trevenant. We see the Unite move going off from the Dodrio just to get away there and ensure that it does stay alive. You do not want to give off that farm. It is a little behind on levels despite being the middle grounder by technicality, but maybe it'll change. I think it might be trying to get those stacks in. Maybe. We'll see for sure. So we see the Garchomp headed up towards the top. Remember Tokyo earlier, he played foul play Umbreon. Oh yeah, you're right. I do apologize. I take back what I said. We did see foul play Umbreon, but I think this is really awesome to see regardless. I don't see foul play Umbreon super duper often, so to me, I'm so used to seeing Mean Look. Welcome in, Greninja. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, truly. I do hope you're having a good day. Oh boy, okay, so we see that Garchomp and the blue team is focused on getting rid of that Regieleki. I do think the Umbreon probably should have head up earlier when they noticed that Regieleki was being farmed, but maybe they were just distracted a little bit. It happens. I think the Garchomp was headed towards the wrong direction and kind of whiffed there with its move. Missing that Umbreon coin. I'm not too sure what the Umbreon's plan here is. They're kind of just moving back and forth. Umbreon, are you good? You good, my friend? You good? Alright, so now they're working on trying to fight this Regieleki. I always get worried when I see Umbreons with foul play. I've seen so many Umbreons accidentally foul play the Regi into the goal. So I was about to say, like, I'm not too sure if you should help farm that. Or get rid of that. Alright, so we see the Greninja. This is a very devastating combo. Honestly, Glaceon and Greninja is very devastating because they can attack from so far away. So that makes them a very dangerous duo, that is for sure here. Blue team is trying to make this push here on the orange team's bottom goal and comes very close to doing so. Umbreon misses its Unite move and does get KO'd by the Greninja. Greninja almost succeeds in taking out the Pikachu as well, but Pikachu lives on just a sliver of health. Thunder, have you considered using the L and R buttons? I have, but I've never really liked the idea of it. I like seeing the whole action and everything. I've never really liked just kind of sticking to one person and just like swapping around them. But I can go ahead and try that if you want me to. I can do that. All right, so we see here, let me look where the action's happening. So orange team's trying to make this push here against the blue team's bottom goal, but ultimately it's just not doing too well. I think it was just because they just didn't have enough people on the bottom path to try and fight against them here. But we do see the Unite move being used by that Trevenant. It completely misses though. The Unite move is used by the Inteleon, just trying to buy a little bit of time or make this a little bit of a push to get some scores in. Blue team is actually kind of closing the gap a little bit, little by little, just trying to get those and stop being so behind on those points. They do succeed in getting Regieleki. That's really good to see that the Garchomp succeeds in that. That's really, really good. That's going to be a very big deal for when they are getting into the Rayquaza fight. They definitely need that for the Rayquaza fight. Let's see here. So I see that the Pikachu is headed towards the middle path. That's a very good move there. Uses its Unite move quickly, but ultimately it just was not quite enough. And the blue team does secure that Rayquaza, changing the game entirely. That is for sure. Right now, the only member of the orange team that is around at this time is the Dodrio, but the team does in fact give up. But you know what? Good job to both sides. Good job to both sides, for real. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do some swapping around, make sure that everybody gets a chance there. But honestly, it could have gone either way, guys. It really could have gone either way. Good game, guys. Good game. That is for sure. Good game. Good Unite move from the Pikachu there. Very close to trying and stealing that Rayquaza. Came very close to it, that is for sure. We saw quite a lot here. I do think Dodrio really tried, but I did see it faint a lot throughout that match. Not too sure what I can say. I've never played Dodrio myself, so I'm not too sure what exactly went on there. I could tell it's very squishy though. I definitely could tell it was squishy. That Unite move to get away though was very clever. Just trying not to be farmed for that enemy team. At least, you know, trying your best to avoid that. I thought the Inteleon had Snipe Shot. I thought so too. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? What happened? I'm taking a minor break from you. No worries, Neo. No worries. No worries. I'm okay. I think it's good to take a break every now and then. My stream shut down. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, losing to do it. It's okay. It's okay, Trinity. It's okay. I appreciate you though immensely for, you know, doing your best and everything. Alright, so we're gonna do some swapping around here, guys. We have quite a few people who had 2 matches already. Let's do some swapping around. So we see Red here is already in here. I see another person, a new face. Who else is here? Who else is here? Okay. Alright, so we have room for another person to join. A Greninja. Hello. I thought I bought the newest DLC, Future Saga Chapter 2 on Xenoverse 2. I am jelly. I don't have it. I don't have it. Alright, thank you guys so much as well for choosing to let the others have a turn here. I do appreciate that. Thank you. I started to rip because I thought Inteleon could Snipe Shot secure. Oh, yeah, that is true. That's true. It's understandable. I understand. Alrighty. J2, if you want to take up that slot, you can. I know Retro played a lot of matches. I do know Retro did play a whole lot of matches. I do think that. Alright. Okay. Oh, Discord is back. Okay, good. That works. Is this the last one on Lost Castle? No, we're doing 2 more.
Because we got some new people who have not had a chance yet, we're gonna do 2 more. I see Shino's even here too. Alright. I'm not sure if the store is Pikachu made, but they did fantastic. It feels like more experience. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for letting me know on that, Daniel. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some reading into the different profiles so I can do a little bit of swapping around. I know Deku said they could ban, I believe they said they could ban. Let's see here. Red, let me look again. Okay, they have a fair amount of experience. Red, do you know how to ban? Jason, you know how to ban? Alright, we have this one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you know how to ban as well. These two definitely know how to ban. So we're gonna swap things around. Let's see here. How many matches have you done? 2,000. Alright. Alright, so I know Shino and Mimikyu are also new. And I'm pretty sure that Distort and Gummo are new, right? Okay, you've had at least 1,000 matches. You've had at least 1,000 matches. So I think Gummo and Mimikyu, would you two mind swapping teams? Like, would you two mind swapping places? I think that alone would balance this out. I do think that would balance this out. Alrighty. Yep, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I do apologize. I do have bad memory, so if I ask you the same question, I do apologize. Alrighty. Yeah, so Gummo and Mimikyu need to swap. Either Gummo or Shino. Like, Shino needs to swap with Gummo or Mimikyu needs to swap with Gummo. One of the two needs to swap. If they can just swap. That alone would just immediately balance that. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Alrighty. So we're gonna go with this, guys. I do believe that should balance the teams out. I do believe so. Guys, how many matches do you have? I forgot. 2,000. Okay. Distort. Yeah, that definitely helps. That definitely helps, actually. Wait. Why is Gummo back on bottom? What's going on? Gummo, go back to the top team, my friend. Go back to the top team, my friend. I wanna make sure. Apologize for not swapping. You don't need to worry about it, Justin. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I do think that now is a good chance for you to swap, though. I mean, Gummo needs to swap with either you or Mimikyu. One of the two. I know okay. Alright. Yeah, so we need Gummo to swap again. We do need to see that. I'm so down deep in Unite rabbit hole that I lose a non-ranked mode in any game. I don't care since it's not ranked and I'm not losing. That's fair, Retro. That's fair. Alright, here we go. That works. Okay, let's do this. Alrighty. Let's go. Alright, let's see what this team is. We're gonna do 2 more matches, guys. So this one and then the next one. So you guys give 2 matches and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night for tonight. We'll call it a night after that. But you guys are amazing. I want to make sure you guys understand that you guys are the reason why I am inspired to continue streaming. I'm just going to tell you guys the usual. You guys are very special to me, and I really hope you guys know that. Really. I genuinely hope you guys know that. I really, really do. Because without you guys, I guarantee you I would not be here streaming today. Alrighty. So Absol ban is new. Okay, I will be real. Absol and Trevenant ban is new. That is new. We love to appreciate you. Thank you very much, Danny. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I also appreciate you guys having such patience with me as well. Thank you very much for being patient. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I really, really do appreciate that. Okay, thank you for that head pad. Thank you very much, and welcome in, Gengar. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night
I really, really do. We appreciate you 2000. Thank you, Draca. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at that. We have multiple head pads. Yay, I got multiple head pads. Thank you. Trevenant is reasonable, to be honest. A horn leech is ridiculous. I can understand that, Greninja. I can kind of be behind it as well. Absol is definitely new to me, though. I'm surprised Absol got banned over Comfey. Comfey could be really devastating in combo with other things. And this is also, I think, the first match Leafeon has not been banned in. Like, I do think this is the first match Leafeon has not been banned in, so it's kind of interesting to see. This is the first Talonflame I've seen throughout all of the matches as well. Well, now the teams are set for the 2 last matches. I'll go and make some popcorn. Oh yeah, I do apologize. Yeah, this is going to be the last 2 matches, and these are going to be the set teams for them. But yeah, go ahead and grab some popcorn. Make sure you share with everybody. We're all going to want to eat this popcorn as we watch these incredible plays. We've seen some insane comebacks. I'm looking forward to each individual one as the games go on, for sure. I decided to hop off my main. Oh, that's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to it. You have yet to see Painsplit Curse Law. That can be disgusting against squishies and auto attackers. Oh yeah, for sure, Scriptshade, for sure. For sure. Oh, Scriptshade, have you not had a chance yet? If you haven't had a chance, you can drop in for the last match and swap with K2T here. Because they've had a few matches, so we can do some swapping around with that. Because I know I don't think you've had a chance yet. So you can at least get one in if you want to. Oh, alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and see where the orange team is going to be starting off as. Who is the middle grounder of the orange team? So orange team's middle grounder appears to be Leafeon, and we have this Sarah Ledge being the middle grounder for the blue team. This is gonna be very interesting. So we see Psyduck in action now. Psyduck is the newest Pokemon added into Pokemon Unite, so I'm sure a lot of people are very eager into seeing this. I can join last game, methinks. Just doing some editing on my homework, but I can take a break. Well, you know what? Good luck with your homework. I think you're doing an amazing job and everything, and I think it's good that you're putting that as a priority. Do not feel like you have to come in. Your homework is much more important. But yeah, also, breaks are also important. I will say that. Breaks definitely are important as well, for sure. Just don't overwork yourself and try not to be distracted too much. Remember that, you know, you definitely need to get that homework done for sure. You don't need me lecturing you on that, but you know, just trying to be helpful, So we see Sarah Ledge choosing to go to the top path first. Good move from that Sarah Ledge for sure, considering that we do have 3 at the bottom path. Top path is being left rather unguarded, only having that single defender, that's for sure. We see Mean Luck being used here, trying to stop that Zacian. Zacian doing quite a bit of damage to that Umbreon and even managing to take them out and getting that score in. Very curious. Zacian is definitely going to need those points for sure. Are they going in to score again? Interesting. I wonder what there is. Oh, my bad. Let's see here. The Greedent Invader, which was a good decision. Yeah, for sure, Dylan, for sure. Let me read what you're saying. I wonder what a Pokemon Unite spin-off anime would be like. Not that it would happen, but just a thought. That would be really cool to see. And it's not in character for Pokemon to make a spin-off game or a spin-off anime and everything. We've seen Mystery Dungeon get one, so it wouldn't surprise me if Unite did. I would be all for it too. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and focus on this Talonflame for a little bit here. I'm really curious of what moveset is being used by this Talonflame. We do see it getting that score off, just trying to get a little bit of EXP there. We see the acrobatics going off. Oh man, they were not able to make it to their goal. In fact, they were actually immediately KO'd by that Zacian. Up here at the bottom path, or I should say at the bottom path. It looks like all of the orange team is at the bottom path at this time, just getting this really big push on that goal there. But they are leaving their top path completely uncarded. That might allow the blue team to get a chance to get that Regieleki. We see Leafeon quickly headed up to the top path, ready to see if they are daring enough to poke at the Regieleki. They're watching everything. But never mind. The Talonflame checks the bushes and, in fact, manages to scare away that Leafeon there for just a second. Leafeon comes in using that Unite move, immediately taking out that Talonflame as quickly as possible. That is insane there, knowing the Talonflame would be a huge threat to them for sure. Oh man, that Unite move was huge. So we see Zacian headed up top, ripping this Regieleki, but we also see the Psyduck here. We see the Psyduck in action. We also see the Talonflame. Talonflame comes in with the fly and steals it. Steals the Regieleki from the orange team, who had been literally just fighting it this entire time, hoping to get it. They stole it from them immediately. We see the Cerulunge get that KO off. Really big KO on that Zacian and that Inteleon, making sure that the Inteleon and everything can't hurt their teammates for sure from afar. We see the Leafeon getting the Comfey now. Leafeon and Comfey are a very devastating combo. We do see the Razor Leaf being played and the Unite move from the Comfey to try and keep their ally alive. We see Talonflame quickly coming in with that Unite move. Wow, that mean look plus that Unite move is huge from that. Very, very huge Unite move from the Talonflame with the help of the Umbreon, making sure that it hits. We see some Fly going off like crazy. Fly is very interesting. Like, Fly is just genuinely a really good move, in my opinion. We are seeing something. Charizard is farming at this time, trying to get those levels in for sure. We do see that happening. They are trying their best to get those levels. They're doing quite a bit of damage here with their flamethrower, but ultimately do get KO'd. Leafeon's Unite move is just very devastating, and it recovers rather fast. Cerulunge is quickly headed towards the middle ground, trying to get this farm here. But it looks like they are about to lose their bottom path in the process. Orange team is in the lead, but it's not like a really, really huge lead. So the blue team definitely has a chance here to turn the tides if they can. We see Zacian ripping that Reggie Ice as quickly as possible, getting through that health really quickly. Leafeon here trying to just kind of distract him. And we even see some Inteleon gameplay ready to just prepare this snipe shot and make sure that they can actually get this hit in. Leafeon does secure the Reggie Ice there. They are doing quite a bit of damage here. Leafeon did get a little bit too close to that blue team though, and they do manage to KO them. Unfortunately, Charizard does go down to a good majority of the orange team there. It's not looking too good for the blue team at this time. But blue team, if they can just get in like 9 points, they'll be in the lead, I think. Like 9 or 10 points. And they will, no, 10 points and they'll be in the lead. They will be in the lead. Oh, never mind, they'll need 20 points now. They'll need a few more points than that. Like 25 maybe. Oh, Leafeon's doing quite a bit with that Razor Leaf. Razor Leaf is just so devastating to go against. We see the Psyduck gameplay. We see those happening. Those snipe shots are doing quite a bit of damage with the Inteleon. Inteleon's just doing a lot of damage. Charizard is focused on getting this Regieleki, but it's just not looking too good. They were doing it all alone. They really should have waited for some allies before continuing that and just tried distracting the Leafeon instead of farming for that Regieleki. I do think that they should have probably focused more on trying to distract the enemy team, knowing that they were in fact there. Now there's a lot of a battle going on right now in the middle path. I do think Charizard is overstepping by a long shot, getting way too close to the enemy team for what is happening. We see that Comfey use its Unite move ready to help its allies survive what's going on. We see Fly happening. We saw the Fly. We saw Fly. Inteleon's over here ready to try and take out this Talonflame, dodging the flies really easily with that what is that, stinger thing? I forget what that move is called, but you know what? That was really smart, using that move in order to maneuver out of the way of Fly at the last second. Very smart gameplay from that Inteleon. Very, very incredible. We're seeing the Talonflame quickly headed upwards. We do see that happening. But right now at the bottom path, just too many is going on. Charizard is way too overstepping. I do think that Charizard's being way too aggressive here. Yeah, they are being really, really aggressive. But they did secure the Reggie, which is really good.
They should not be pushing for this goal. Yeah, Charizard was just pushing way too much for that goal. Just getting the Reggie really was a big difference for them, especially considering that the Ray fight's going to be happening very, very soon. We see the blue team quickly stealing the middle ground from the orange team area. They don't want to let them get that. They are going to do a back cap right now. Can they get this back cap out? Oh, they did! They get 72 points. That puts blue team in the lead right now. That does put them in the lead. We see Charizard. Oh, we see the Unite move. We see the Unite move. Charizard did faint again earlier, but you know what? They bought enough time for that Mirage to quickly do quite a bit of damage with its Unite move, almost KOing a really good chunk of the orange team. A lot of the orange team is very low health. We see Talonflame ready and waiting for that chance. Talonflame, ooh, are they watching for the health? They might be watching for the health right now. Oh, okay, I saw them. They are watching the Rayquaza health. They were waiting to make their move, but the Slowbro exposed their area to the rest of the orange team. That is very devastating there. Oh man, that Unite move from the Talonflame does in fact whiff. It just does not hit, which is very unfortunate here. Rayquaza is at very little health here. Blue team needs to make this move. Blue team desperately needs it. Oh, but unfortunately blue team was not able to get that secure. They came very close to it, but unfortunately ultimately was not able to do it. We see the Charizard using its Unite move quickly against that Slowbro, just trying to buy a little bit of time, stop it from scoring. I do think that it should have went to the bottom path, seeing that there were more there, but it's understandable. Maybe they were just in the heat of the moment. They just thought it was there and they needed to get it immediately. They just needed to go to the top path. They saw the scoring happening. That happens every once in a while, guys. I don't fault them for going up the top path. A score in any case would have been really devastating. We see Mirage use its Unite move, just trying to buy some time or get rid of their health and shields, but unfortunately it's just not enough. We see the orange team just getting a ton of scores in. We do see a ton of scores happening, that is for sure. But good game to both. Felstinger. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know on that. Thank you very much. You guys should get something like how League of Legends got Arcane. Yeah, I can kind of see it. It wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, I do think that Charizard overstepped quite a while there. I do think Charizard should learn to not be so aggressive and keep overstepping there. But you know what? I appreciate you. You were trying your best. And I do think that Unite move you used against the Slowbro was a really good choice. Just trying to get rid of that shield as fast as possible. So you did prevent that score. But yeah, for sure. You just want to watch out and be careful about overstepping. For next time, you definitely want to be careful about that. Make sure you have some allies nearby before you start You definitely want to make sure you have some allies nearby before you start ripping, and also, you know, just overall before you overstep and everything. You definitely want to make sure that all that. Oh man, really insane there. Really insane gameplay from both sides for sure. Great game to everybody. Make sure you return to the lobby, guys. Return to the lobby. We are gonna have Scriptshade join in, so if you do not mind, what was it? What was your username? Oh, okay. They did in fact leave the lobby here. But yeah, close enough to welcome back. Yeah, Zacian and company medic. Yeah, it was really insane though. So they're gonna be one more. We're only gonna be doing one more game. We're doing one more game, guys. One more game. Oh my goodness. So this is going to be the last match of the stream. Feel free to join, guys. Feel free to join. We have 3 slots for 3 people here. Now Scriptshade is here. We need one more person. One more person to join in. We need one more person to join in. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Retro, would you mind swapping with Dylan, please? Since I know Dylan hasn't had as many matches as you, I don't think. Oh no, what happened to Mumblefan? What happened to Mumblefan? No, Mumblefan, come back! Come back! Oh, the Charizard movement wasn't working? Weird! You know what, you guys been having a lot of glitches lately, so maybe that was what was going on. It happens every now and then, I suppose. Oh, there we go, Boomerang! Yay, let's go! It
was Mume, not Mummel. I'm sorry. Yosh. Alrighty. So I think Distort, how many matches has Distort had, I think? I don't know how many. Retro, I feel bad, like, asking again for you to swap. I'm not too sure. I did drink the water, Latios. It was not enjoyable. It was not enjoyable. LBA, hello! Welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. Talon is popping up. Oh yeah, they really were. They really were. For sure. Alrighty. Apologies. Don't worry about it, Justin. You know what? You acknowledge that things happen. And it happens. It happens. That's why we're giving you advice. You know what I mean? That's why we were giving you some advice. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. That's why we're trying to give you some advice to help you improve. For sure. I'll absolutely swap. I know. Okay, thank you, Retro. I really do appreciate your patience immensely. Thank you. Thank you very much. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Alrighty. Alright. So I think with that, we'll look at everybody's matches. If someone else wants to play on. Yeah, I'm wondering, Distort, would you like to play another game? I think you've only had, how many games have you had? I don't think you've had like one from every single one. Anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at everyone here. Just to make sure that everyone gets a chance here to play and make the teams as evened out as possible. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Let me look. You've had 2,000. How many of you had? 206. Okay, so I think we have let me look. How many of you had? 4,000. Mume's Talon. Wait, wait, hold up. Mume's Talon and Mume fan? Yo. That's so cool though, what? You two know each other? Do you actually play Talonflame like crazy? They've had 301 matches as Talonflame. They really are Mume's Talon. That's crazy. That's so cool though. That's really cool. Oh, what? Oh, Retro's at the bottom. Okay. I do think this kind of works out though. This whole team at the bottom path, I do think this kind of works out. Because we have a fair bunch of experience at the top and a fair bunch of experience at the bottom. For sure. I do think that. Let's see here. Yeah. I think maybe... I think we have too many experience at the top, maybe. Because we have 2 with rather low match amounts. Let's see. Separate them? You want me to separate Mume from Mume's Talon? You know how devastating that is to do, Retro? You know how devastating that is? That's devastating. I can't do it. I can't do it. Poor Mume needs their Talon, man. It needs their Talon. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Mimikyu, I think you should swap with Red. Yeah, I think you should swap with Red, and that alone will balance out the teams. So either Mimikyu or Kagax. I don't know how to pronounce it. One of the two. Need to swap with Red. I'm sorry, I can't separate the 2 Mumes. You can't ask me to do that. You can't ask me that, man. They have the names together. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Do you remember the last time you didn't separate the duo that didn't know each other? Well, you know what? YOLO! YOLO! This sort, if you want to play another match, you can swap with Retro. Or you could swap with somebody else too. You could always swap with like Dylan or something. Actually, no, don't swap with the top team. Top team is already balanced.
I think both teams are balanced here, so if you are gonna swap, you would have to swap with somebody else. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna have to figure this out. Actually, no. This might be perfect. This might be perfect. This might be perfect, actually. How many matches do you have? Yeah, I have 763. Wait, look. 2000. Okay, never mind. Kagax is actually more experienced. Never mind. This actually works out. I'm so silly. I don't know why I was thinking Kagax just didn't have a lot of battles. Okay, never mind. This works. This works. Alright, so distort. I would say distort. Would you mind swapping with red? Would you mind swapping with red? Or Kagax? One of the two. I can't wait for Tinkaton's launch. Double hammer duo with Trev is gonna go crazy. For sure. Alright, so we're gonna go with this, guys. Good luck to both sides. I'm ready to see the Talonflame gameplay. If Mumei's Talon doesn't play Talonflame, I'm gonna call them a fraud. I'm gonna call you a fraud, okay? You gotta play Talonflame. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing, please. Please don't cancel me. I'm just messing around. Why someone ban Talonflame to make sure Mumei's Talon doesn't happen? Or they'll try and steal Talonflame from the actual Talon. That's gonna be so funny. Like, I'm actually kind of scared right now. Like, don't you dare ban Talonflame from Mumei's Talon, man. Alright, so banning Darkrai and Psyduck. No way! Talonflame got banned! No! I'm not gonna be able to see that Talonflame! Ain't no way he banned his own Talon. That's crazy! Mumei's Talon banning Talon, that's crazy. Yeah, exactly, Scriptshade. This is crazy. That's some wild work. What? Watch them play Ho-Oh. Watch them play Ho-Oh. Watch it happen. You know why? Because Ho-Oh is like Talonflame 2.0. I can see it. They're both fire flying types. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, trust. Alright, so we see Leafeon gameplay going on here. We see the Mimikyu and we see the Trevenant. I feel so bad for Mimikyu Go Burr because Shido took the Mimikyu from Mimikyu Go Burr. That's crazy. Mumei's Talon is playing. Oh, they're playing Zoroark. Yo, they're playing Zoroark. I'm looking forward to this. As a Zoroa, I'm looking forward to this. Now, I gotta say, blue team looks incredibly balanced. Look at this. Speedster, supporter, attacker, defender, all-rounder. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm bringing the rat. Oh my goodness. Oh man. We see Espeon with the Lapras. Oh, we have two speedsters too, Zeraora and the Zoroark, along with the Comfey. This is gonna be an interesting fight. This is gonna be very interesting. Oh my goodness. I'm about to do something mad funny. Do it. Do it. I want to see it. Alright, so this is the last match of the stream, guys. I just want to make that clear. You guys are amazing. Thank you again for everything. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button on YouTube and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're watching so far. And if you're new to Twitch too, if you're on Twitch, make sure you drop me a follow. It greatly helps me out. For sure. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the match. Let's see it happen, everybody. Let's see it happen. I'm ready to see. I'm ready. This is gonna go crazy. I can tell this is gonna go crazy. Let's make it a good last match. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a great one, everybody. Let's see how this goes. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Okay. I was worried there because I was seeing not movement. I didn't see any movement from the Trevenant there for a second. Alrighty. I see the Mimikyu and the Trevenant are working on just getting some farm. They're working together here. Really interesting combo having the both of them be at the top lane. Pikachu and the Clefable at the bottom lane. Very good choices here. I know that Pikachu can definitely be very devastating with how much stun it can get. Also, welcome in, Moik. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Yeah, I apologize. It is the last match of the stream, but don't you worry. We do Unite Wednesday. So every Wednesday we do Unite. And on occasional weeks, I will do Unite twice in 1 week. So you can definitely look forward to that for sure. It's not going to be the only time you see Unite. I promise you, you will have plenty of opportunities to enjoy playing Unite with everybody. And I really look forward to playing you. I hope you'll stick around and join in for the next Unite stream. Truly. Alright, so top path is being pushed back right now with the Zoroark and Zeraora duo here. With the Comfey also helping out quite a bit there. Comfey does get some scores in, that's for sure. They do get some scores in. They get a quick score in here. Both of them get a quick score. Both I apologize. Both Zoroark and the Zeraora with the Comfey definitely putting a lot of pressure there. Taking out Mimikyu rather quickly. Things are just not looking good for the top path. I do think that they should be focused on farming right now when the top path is like this. Whoa! Thank you so much for the raid! Era of Den, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, that is for sure. I am a Zorua PNG tuber. It's nice to meet all of you. I play a ton of Pokemon, that is for sure. And I'm looking forward to enjoying time with you guys. Welcome in. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out, that's for sure, Era. Alright, there we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Alright, so bottom path looks like it's getting really pushed back here. We see a good chunk of the orange team at the bottom path getting those quick scores in. For sure, for sure. I did see that the Trevenant managed to get a little bit of a score there. I wonder if they are stacking. They might be stacking, which is why they quickly went in to get that small bit of score. It looks like the top path could really use some help. I'm not too sure what the middle grounder is doing at the bottom path. I think the middle grounder should head more up towards the top because top path is struggling much more than the bottom path is. But maybe they're just trying to quickly get the farm here since the birds have in fact spawned in and they wanted to get some more scores in. For all I know, maybe this Leafeon is stacking. That's always a possibility. They are getting a quick KO on that Lapras. I'm wondering, Leafeon really should be headed up right now. In my opinion, I do think Leafeon should head up. Blue team has just not even had a chance to get past level 5 yet. Look at this, Trevenant is still level 4. The blue team is just so behind in levels, the ones who are out at the top. I really think that the middle grounder just needs to head up. Oh, but middle grounder has been KO'd, never mind. The Zoroark rotated towards the bottom. Things are just looking terrible right now. Things are definitely looking terrible. But you know what? Don't give up, guys. Definitely don't give up. I do think you guys will have a chance here. They are invading the middle grounder. They are invading the middle ground at this time in the jungle of the blue team. Oh man, this Zoroark and Comfey combo is really posing a big threat here. That is for sure. It is posing a really big threat. And with that slow smoke combination with Comfey and those quick moves from Zoroark, they are just able to just get out of there immediately. Oh dang, look at that! The blue team does make a comeback though, quickly KOing that that Zoroark, and we see the Mimikyu use its Unite move against that Zeraora, quickly taking it out. We saw Surf on the Lapras happen. Lapras quickly rushed up at top, seeing that blue team was just all at the top here. I see a lot of them were trying to score there when they saw the orange team there. I do think that was a little reckless there. They could have focused more on just trying to fight the orange team to make sure that they could score, or at least try and pull back a little bit to bait them towards their goal, so they would get that health there. So I do think blue team had a really good push there going for them, but ultimately they did kind of overstep. That is for sure. They did kind of overstep. For sure. Oh, go read team, not over till it's over. That is for sure. Got some good games in. I'm glad to hear that, Era. I'm glad to hear that. That is always wonderful. That is always wonderful. Since we did get rated, guys, we're going to go ahead and go with another 2 matches, guys. We're going to go with another 2 matches to show our appreciation to this raider. We will go another 2 matches. Alright, so we see Pikachu quickly making a push here. This is huge for the blue team. We see these scores being made here. That is a very huge KO. Look at that. 4 KOs going on here. That is for sure. Very, very good job from the blue team, catching up little by little here. They are now working on trying to rip Regice as quickly as possible. That does make a very big difference for them. Now they're quickly headed towards the top path. Good move from both of their parts, seeing that Zeraora is the only one working on Regieleki. Unfortunately, they could not stop them. They did succeed in getting Regieleki, but this is the ultimate time for blue team to try and make this push here. I do think blue team can make this push. Look at that. Zeraora has now been KO'd. We see that happening here. Mimikyu is quickly working on getting rid of Regieleki as quickly as possible. And Zoroark does come up here. We see the Zoroark quickly coming up, trying to do a bit of damage. We see Comfey using its Unite move, actually pulling off healing quite a bit there. You do see quite a bit of healing go off here. The feint attack happening from the Zoroark there, doing quite a bit of damage on the Pikachu. Pikachu stunning did quite a bit of damage in return to that Zoroark. We see lots of feint attack gameplay here. Comfey is a really big threat here on Zoroark. It's just recovering quite a bit of health. And now they're headed upwards to try and defend their goal zone. Blue team almost managed to get another score in there. It really sucks, man. Blue team was really, really close to getting that score in. Props to the orange team for quickly stopping it, but man, that really is terrible for the blue team. They needed that score. But again, I think anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. Blue team reverse sweep? Maybe. You never know. You never know. Alright, so we see the Comfey and Zoroark together here. They're quickly choosing to run away. Where are they going? They're working on just trying to get some extra farm real quick and headed up towards the top path. I see a really good chunk of the blue team is up at top. Reggie at the bottom spawns in 20 seconds. Everyone should be rotating towards the bottom there. Yeah, they are definitely working on rotating towards the bottom. We see that happening, being led here by Leafeon, definitely being told to all go towards the bottom, ready to try and get this Reggie. They definitely need it. They came very close to KOing that Zeraora there. Zeraora is at very low HP. Is making the right choice here of returning to base, that is for sure. Zoroark is doing a little bit of cleanup, managing to take out that Trevenant. We do see that happen here. Mimikyu is trying to rip this Reggie. I do think Mimikyu should not be focusing on that Reggie and should mostly be focusing on the enemy team that is there instead, or waiting for a chance to steal the Reggie from them. Blue team unfortunately does succeed in getting, orange team does succeed in getting the Reggie, and blue team unfortunately loses it. But we do know Rayquaza is spawning now. Anything could change. So we see that the Trevenant is quickly making a little bit of a touch, or like a poke at Rayquaza here. They are poking at Rayquaza. Mimikyu's trying to do a bit of damage here. Ultimately, it's not able to do enough there. It does get taken out. Leafeon and Clefable are the only ones here now. We do see that happening here. Things are just not looking the greatest here for the blue team. Blue team's just trying to get this buff here. They're trying to get this blue buff. Hopefully that blue buff will help them in the regard that they can steal Rayquaza or get it in some way or form. Or they might even be focused more on just getting enough points so that they can get that in. Unfortunately, Zoroark is actually getting a score in, but Pikachu thankfully stops the Zoroark quite quickly before they're able to get a score in. That is for sure. I wonder if the blue team's going to focus on backcapping, or if they're going to be focused on the Ray fight here. We see so many of the orange and blue team happening in the middle path. Anything can happen right now. Clefable is the only one alive. Oh no! All the blue team has been wiped out. This is huge. They have such a long respawn timer. This is the perfect time for orange team to rip Rayquaza, and they did in fact rip Rayquaza. What a crazy thing. Trevenant just now gets respawned in, and that is game. That is game. It really could have gone either way though, guys. I think that was a very insane thing to happen. That was insane. Can this be the game that shows you why we don't let the duos together? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Danny. You're right. I'll remember that. That's my bad. But you know what? Good game to both sides, though. Good game to both sides. That was pretty crazy to see, that's for sure. That is for sure. Thank you. But yeah, we'll definitely spread out the teams again and make sure that we can change things around. We'll rotate the lobby as well, as I do think this was a first game for Scriptshade, but we're going to go ahead and make a new lobby real quick, and feel free to join. Thank you so much for that follow as well, Era. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate that. Love your model. Very cute. Thank you so much. I am soon to be a VTuber, actually. So what you see here is gonna
turn into being a VTuber model very soon. Like, I've been seeing so many updates of it being rigged and stuff, and I'm really excited for my VTuber model when I get there. I lag so crazy that game. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that you were lagging, show, but hopefully the next game will be better. I'm really hoping the next game will be better for you. I truly hope so. That game was very overwhelming. I understand, Justin. I understand. I'm definitely gonna work on making sure the duo does not get together then. Oh man. I'm getting tired of the Comfey. You can always ban Comfey. That's always an option. You can always ban Comfey. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see here. I will not play Charm. Okay, I look forward to seeing it. I do look forward to seeing it. So we do have room for some more people. If you guys would like to join, feel free to. Feel free to. Consider this a warning. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. That is for sure. Alright, so we have 2 more people who could be at the bottom. Or 1 more person on both sides. Feel free to. Thanks for the matches. Okay, no worries, Justin. Thank you very much for joining in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So we go for 2 more matches, guys. It's 2 more. So this one and 1 more, and then that'll be it. Welcome back, Neo. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Wait, is this the last match? Did we already go 2 matches before? Is this actually the last match? I lost count. I lost count, that's for sure. Silly little me, I lost count. Alrighty. We have 2 more people that can be at the bottom path. If not, we can do a 4v4. We can do a 4v4. That is for sure. Alrighty. 1 more person to join. 1 more person to join. Feel free to. Anyone's allowed to join though, guys. Yeah, this is the last one. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Welcome back, Jennifer. Welcome back. This is apparently customer. Yes, indeed, it is. We got rated on Twitch, so we're gonna give them a little bit more. We're doing another one. I'm gonna look for now. Do some post-stream care. Thank you very much. Thank you, Era. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you again for that raid, by the way. I do really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be the last match of the stream, guys. Let's make it a fantastic one. Let's make it a fantastic one. That is for sure. That is for sure. Made it back in time? Yeah, you did. You did. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some balancing here. I do know these 2, I think. Let me look. Gomo has 1,000. This one has rather new. Okay, I do think this is fairly balanced here. How many matches does this one have? Quite a bit, actually. Okay, so I think both of these have a good amount. Who else? Glaceon's new here. Okay, so would somebody mind swapping with Glaceon so we can give them a chance, please? Anyone? Dylan, would you mind swapping? Maybe Dylan or maybe Red or Gummo or Kagax. And anyone who's already had 2 matches, if you don't mind, would one of you mind swapping with Glaceon so they can be a part of the last match since they have not had a chance yet? I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so actually this is looking really easily. This is looking really good. I just looked at all the different matches here. Yeah, this is very balanced. Alrighty. I do think we should probably, I do think we have more 1,000 matches on the bottom team. Let me see. 2,000. Yeah, 1,000. Actually, no. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. I do think this is actually balanced. I don't see a problem with these teams. Alrighty. Alright. And thank you very much, Red, for giving up your slot so that Glaceon could have a chance. I really am grateful for that. Thank you. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna go with this, guys. Best of luck to both sides. I wish the best of luck to both sides. Let's see this in action. Ready, set, go! I'm not playing today. I'm taking Latios' advice. Yeah, no worries, no worries. If you need a break, you should take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. There's literally nothing wrong with taking a break. I wholeheartedly, like, you know, feel like you should have a break if you need it. I definitely wholeheartedly think you should. There's nothing wrong with it. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm looking forward to this gameplay. Okay, so we see Comfey immediately be banned. Wow, this is crazy. Immediately Zora Comfey got banned, like, so fast. That's crazy. And we see some Darkrai and Psyduck being banned. So this is really interesting here. So we've seen quite a few games now where Leafeon's not being banned. That's a pretty big surprise. That is a pretty big surprise. That is for sure. That is for sure. Alrighty. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of this. I really am looking forward to seeing how these matches are going to be. That is for sure. Definitely looking forward to it. We already see a rather interesting team here, so we're seeing some more Inteleon gameplay. Really cool to see. Thanks for understanding. Of course, Neo, of course. Also, welcome back to you, Just Auntie. I do appreciate you being here today. The Zorak and Comfey ban seems like a wise decision. That is so true. That is true. That is for sure. I know you want me to do my best in Unite, and for now, I think the best for me is to just not play for a bit. That's fine, Neo. By all means, do what is best for you. For sure. For sure. And again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys one more time. You guys are what inspire me to continue streaming. You guys are amazing and special. I want you to remember that. You guys are amazing and special. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are extraordinary. And you guys inspire me so much, truly. Without further ado, let's see how these teams are going to be. Let's see this for sure. After this match, I'll go back to my homework. That is for sure. That's a good thing to do, Scriptshade. That is a good thing to do. Also, welcome in, Just Azzy. Welcome in. Yeah, ironically enough, Just Auntie was there earlier. Look at that. That's super cool. Alrighty, please make sure you guys set your paths too. It really helps out your team if you set the path you want to take. It does help if you set the path you want to take. That is for sure. Alrighty. So let's see here. So we got two all-rounders on the orange team here, a Blaziken and a Ceruledge, which is going to be very devastating. We have a healer with the Eldegoss. Eldegoss could be amazing to have, that is for sure. Definitely amazing. We see a defender here. So we have a defender on both teams here. We do have a defender on both teams here, that is for sure. Zeraora is going to be really cool to see. I've been seeing some insane Zeraora gameplay, so it's always refreshing to see. I see Lapras. Lapras is going to be fun. We haven't seen too much of Lapras. We've seen a few Laprases, but yeah, for sure. I wish I could give you a head tie here. Thank you, Neo. Thank you. I will work on it one day. I'll work on it one day. Alrighty. So both teams look fairly interesting. I will say that. Both teams look fairly interesting. It's good to see the Alolan Ninetales return, though. I know Alolan Ninetales can be very devastating with its Blizzard and Avalanche, or even Aurora Veil, just helping its allies take more damage fairly good. That is for sure. I know it can be really good together. Eldegoss and the Blaziken together is going to be one crazy combo. That is for sure. It's going to be one crazy combo. That is... I have no doubt in my mind. So we see the first score happen with the Blaziken. And Blaziken's automatically getting those stacks off. That is insane. Just easily getting those stacks unexpectedly. It's just crazy to see. But in exchange, Trevenant is also getting those stacks in. That is for sure. So I'm
I've started calling him Ace-Burn instead of Cinderace now. You've influenced me. I'm glad. I like Ace-Burn as a name for the Pokemon. For sure. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look here at the bottom path here. It looks like they were kind of waiting for this Pokemon to spawn. We have an EXP share on the Mr. Mime, which is going to be a big help to getting Garchomp to evolve as quickly as possible. Garchomp can be very devastating, recovering quite a bit of health when it does evolve fully into a Garchomp. We see it now being a goodbye fairly easily. Zeraora is doing the right thing here and quickly rotating to the top path, seeing that the top path is desperately in need here. Interestingly enough, they are running Volt Switch. Now, I will say I did not expect Volt Switch of all things. I was always expecting different ones here. I was always expecting something like Spark or Discharge. They are headed up towards top, but it looks like they were a little bit more focused on the farm there. Probably just to try and get a few more levels in beforehand. But their health is rather low. We see that Cerulege is quickly rushing over. Ooh, Volt Switch does help them escape that Bitter Blade though. I will say that we can definitely acknowledge that, is that the Volt Switch really helped them escape that. Oh wow, Volt Switch is making it really hard for Cerulege to land its Bitter Blade, and it even easily took it out. That's pretty insane. That is crazy. It's crazy. It's the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who got banned for a little while saying that. Yeah, you don't ever, please don't ever say that word again on my stream though, 5 and below. I really don't want to have to ban you. Please don't do that, okay? But now you know, Disconnect, oh, we have a disconnect, are you saying? Heroes lagged out. Uh-oh. Heroes lagged out? Where are they at? Let me see who are they exactly? Oh, the Eldegoss. Alright, I might have to end the battle. If they don't if they do not move here, we're gonna check on them. If they don't move here, okay, they're back in, okay. They're back in, alright. Just making sure. Thank you for letting me know that, by the way. Alright, just making sure everything goes smoothly here. We see the blizzard happening, slowing down that Blaziken there for a bit, but that pollen puff definitely helps with that, despite the freeze and everything. We do appreciate that. The pollen puff is amazing, that is for sure. The one who taught me so much about Eldegoss and just seeing the amazing mechanics it is Vinka. I haven't seen Vinka play Eldegoss in forever, but it's always refreshing to see another player using Eldegoss and just kind of reminding me of some good times. And also just showing off just how cool this Pokemon is in action, that is for sure. Even though Eldegoss is a supporter, I've seen it do a lot of damage in matches, and I'm even seeing it make a huge difference here, that is for sure. Just casually just throwing in those pollen puffs quickly, trying to help its team. Wow, almost taking out that Zeraora. I will say that Eldegoss became so close to taking out that Zeraora. Props to them, that is for sure. But ultimately, it just was not quite enough there. Inteleon doing quite a bit of damage there, taking out that Mr. Mime, but ultimately the wall definitely helped their allies get that score and get those scores in and KO them, that is for sure. Right now the board is looking fairly even, anything can happen. Blue team can definitely take the lead here fairly closely if they want to. Look at that damage with that Unite move coming from that Trevenant. Trevenant easily getting those 2 KOs, that is for sure. Just proving to be very, very difficult to deal with from the Orange team, just having a really hard time dealing with them, that's for sure. But Orange team does manage to get those KOs in. We see the Eldegoss going for those pollen puffs. We are seeing that, that's for sure. We see it just keeping its allies up as much as possible, that is for sure. They are definitely keeping themselves up as much as possible. We see a really good Garchomp ult here. Really good ult from the Garchomp, getting quite a bit of damage there. I think blue team could definitely make this push here. Blue team is very close to being able to get those KOs there, but ultimately just orange team counters it like crazy. We did see the Unite move being used by the Inteleon. Inteleon just doing quite a bit of damage there, and really helping out by all that. A good chunk of the orange team is now out though, thanks to the Zero Aura and the rest of the team as well. This can go either way. Can they manage to turn the tides here? Can they manage it? Zero Aura is getting some farm. Really good idea. Just trying to get those levels up. The sooner you can get the plus moves, the better. You need to get those volt switch and plus and that discharge plus. That is for sure. It's gonna be very helpful in these matches. Just trying to consistently get that. Trevenant going for that ult. I'm a little concerned that blue team is trying its best to push on the goal. You definitely don't necessarily see that often because it's very devastating. Oh wow, what a crazy ult coming in from the Seralege. Great ult there. Fantastic ult. Just getting quite a bit of them locked into that ult and just doing quite a bit of damage there. Very fantastic ult there. We saw some really good ults. The orange team does manage to secure the Reggie. We do see that happening here. Blue team is headed up top, ready to try and get the top Reggie since they couldn't get the bottom Reggie. We see Trevenant managing to do quite a bit of a distraction with the help of the Garchomp. We see another Garchomp ult going crazy. Unfortunately, it was not quite enough. Orange team does manage to KO them. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no. Oh no. We see quite a lot of things happening now. Oh my goodness. Can the blue team manage to steal Regieleki in time? Can they get there in time? Unfortunately not. Orange team does secure Regieleki. Regieleki's straight headed towards the blue goal there. Wow, that is some crazy damage from Inteleon that we are seeing. Inteleon doing quite a bit of damage there. Blue team is trying to make a bit of a push on the orange team here, but things are not looking too good. The level gap is just too much. Zero Aura was doing quite a bit of damage there, and they almost managed to succeed in doing that. Oh man! The Alola Ninetales almost managed to KO the Blaziken, came very close to it. Oh, we see. The Mr. Mime coming in handy right now. Mr. Mime just holding them off long enough for Trevenant to show up and help out here. Look at this crazy thing. They're making sure they are pushing the orange team away from their goal. They are making a push here. Fantastic job. Wow. Welcome in, Global. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, truly. Are you playing or just commenting on the gameplay? I'm commenting on the gameplay at the moment. That's what I'm doing. Seralege is quickly going over here. They're ready and preparing for Rayquaza to spawn. Rayquaza can change everything, guys. If blue team gets Rayquaza, they can turn and take the lead. No doubt in my mind. Blue team has done really fantastic so far. We see an ult being used by the Seralege. We see Phantom Force also being used here. Zero Aura uses its ult, doing quite a bit of damage to that Lapras. And also, Seralege is also really low there. Oh man, Orange team does secure the Rayquaza. They do secure the Rayquaza. But honestly, it really came close there. I was seeing some insane damage dealt by the blue team. That is for sure. They were doing quite a bit of damage. Fantastic job to both sides. That is for sure. Fantastic job there. Everyone was doing fantastic. You guys were very, very close to turning things around. You guys were really, really close. I was seeing so many KOs. Right now, they can get some scores in. They can close that gap quite a bit here. We see Eldegoss quickly using its Unite move, just trying to make some push here. We see Garchomp quickly heading towards the bottom. What is Garchomp gonna do here? Is Garchomp gonna help fight against the orange team, or are they gonna go score? They're gonna help fight against the orange team, that is for sure. Thank you very much for that follow, by the way, Redwow. Thank you very much for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Up. We're seeing some crazy gameplay. We're seeing some crazy gameplay. Up. Oh no, we were so close to seeing that Garchomp cook, but the damage from the orange team is too great. The level gap is immense. But you know what? Props to both sides, guys. Please don't spawn camp. Please avoid spawn camping. But honestly, both sides did fantastic in my opinion. I truly think that both sides did fantastic and came very close to winning. There were quite a few times where you guys were making a comeback as well. Look at you guys even managing to get quite a few KOs in as well. You guys were definitely getting quite a few KOs in. That is definitely true. Oh my goodness.
GG's to both sides, guys. Make sure you give a good job to both sides. Don't forget to give a good job to both sides, guys. Don't forget to give a good job to both sides. Because it really could have gone either way. It really could have. Fantastic job. So when did Inteleon become OP? Honestly, I feel like Inteleon's OP, like, it is kind of deserved considering how hard Inteleon is to play. Inteleon is very difficult to play, so in all honesty, I do think that it's kind of deserved. I do think it's kind of deserved there. Fantastic job from both sides, so I will say that 100%. You guys did an amazing job. You guys really did an amazing job. Truly. Way to go. Without further ado, though, guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and I will definitely see you guys in the next live stream. I'll be posting my schedule on Sunday. If you're on Twitch, don't worry, you'll see it in the, you will definitely see my schedule in the schedules tab on Twitch. I'll be updating that on Sunday, so you guys can definitely look forward to that, and I will definitely see you guys around. Thank you very much for those 5 Pokepuffs, Danny. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, Thunder. Thanks for being the amazing, wonderful champion of our hearts. Thank you. I've never seen anything do 4K damage in a single hit other than with Inteleon. That is true. I definitely agree. It's pretty crazy to see. It's definitely crazy to see. That is for sure. But thank you guys one more time, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Thank you all very, very much for being here, and I'll see you later. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub button on YouTube and also that like button. It really helps me out. If you're new on Twitch, hit that follow button if you enjoyed what you watched, and I'll see you guys later.